Thank you.
You're welcome.
Muchas
Have
gracias.
fun. Kick some ass.
Yeah. Nobody get TPK'd.
Yeah.
Have ass
The
kicks
kind of
and
week
fun.
I've been to having. We just might.
Thank you.
Be very careful.
Yeah. But depending on how disturbing you want to
Yep.
be, right?
But no. Hi. Welcome. I did not see you there. Ari, do you have a good view of our little setup tonight?
Let's see. Yeah, I will say that echo, that's a problem.
Yes.
But
I can't.
my internet, the hotel internet that I'm on is a little lowish. It's like 4 or 5 meg per second is all. So, but it looks like it's okay. I'm not seeing any lag, I don't think. That's a cool mansion or house or whatever that is.
Yeah, technically it's like a, what is it, like a Abbott's house?
Yeah, this guy.
Yeah.
Abbott's house.
Hey, I bet.
Multi-layered, so you can play
Yeah.
inside if you want.
Do we have like a specific person that's courtesy of? You know, like...
It's from the Whitewood Abbey Kickstarter.
Okay, cool.
Thank you, whatever.
And the audio
Same with
will be
this.
from Tabletop Audio, as per usual.
Yes. Fantastic tabletop audio. Check them out for your game. To take it to the next level.
But
So
not
why
you,
don't
Sony Entertainment.
Yeah.
Jerks.
So why don't we actually kick the sound over to a village?
Yeah.
Or a town, ambient town of some sort.
Village. Let's see.
We're actually going to kick each of you. Take 5D.
Medieval town. Here we go.
So last time the party encountered a little bit of a snag as they tried to make their way back to the elven village of Atland.
Atland. That's right. Atland.
They were surrounded by giant spiders and ettercaps and forced to basically follow a trail that led them to what a few of the party members thought were long lost companions. Eventually they came across a small area where 4 hags, basically the coven that they've been fighting this since about, I think about level 5, I think is when you guys first encountered them. They attacked en masse to try and kill the party. And the party, you know, they made it out alive. But it was touch and go for a minute there. Everybody got diseased quite a few times.
Someone got turned inside out.
Yeah, someone got turned inside out. That was not fun for them, I'm sure.
Oh, it wasn't. Alright, I'm back. I got DC'd there for a minute. Hopefully that's not going to be a common theme.
Yeah. Well, yeah, fingers crossed. But afterwards, they went back to Atlant, cured all of their diseases, either through Brahm's staff magic.
And make sure that you're... a lot of times, for some reason on here, the items don't refresh. Because they're not tied to a long rest, they're tied to the next day.
Weird.
Like the staff, I have to do that manually every time.
Weird.
Oh yeah, I should probably check my stuff.
So check your staves and other things. Staves.
Back at Allen, they also sold off a bunch of their cheap gear that they had collected over the years, or a year traveling together. It really hasn't been that long. You guys have been traveling, what? I'd say probably about a year now, as a group. Yeah, you've been a party about a year. I mean, you've been with them for about a month and a half, 2 months now. But the reception at Atland is warm. Ari finds out that they're still looking into her lineage. If there is any lineage that she has in the Misty Forest, they will let her know. And the party continued on their way back towards Waterdeep because their missions are complete. The Chromatic Dragonflight is on the prowl, and the Green Dragon Chuth is no more. Narenvain, the Prince and the Green Worm Speaker, is captured and sent back to his father, King Melindrak. So we join the party tonight as they are making their way up out of the forest and back to the familiar site of Pony Hill, the town just outside of the Misty Forest that is home to a few people that Tavish knows. Has spent a few nights here, stopped some orcs, if you remember. The usual waves as you guys head up into the village. It's getting kind of into the evening. And you get in there in time to see that Pony Fest is still going on. It's a week-long event, so everybody is super... you want to throw some festival on there? There should be like a festival one.
There is.
And this is going to sound bad, but I don't remember Roland's sister's name. Didn't you name her?
Esta Greenfield.
Esta. Yep. And Esta comes running up to you and says, "You guys are back.
Yes.
I'm guessing you're not dead."
Nope. We are very much alive. Well, mostly. But we were successful in our endeavor.
Wonderful. Well, welcome back. Are you staying the evening?
Yeah, we could probably do that. If there's some open rooms at the inn, then yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Ponyfest isn't really a tourist attraction, so there should be plenty of rooms left for you. And as she starts leading you off to the inn, a couple of the kids come up and start circling around Brom, asking him to play them the Heroes of Greenest again.
Oh yes, absolutely. Gather round. I will play.
And actually, wait, what is that?
S'mores. Candy? No, thank you.
Candy break. I don't ever eat stuff while I'm DMing, or I don't like to. Because then I have to stop talking or talk like this, and it's annoying to everybody.
That's just one of your characters. Like, hey, welcome back.
Hey, yeah, this is a Brom and a Nakio. And the rest of yes.
You're in there, howdy.
And Tavish.
Welcome back to the village.
Scum.
So Brom, you gather the villagers around. They actually are very eager to listen in, and you start playing your Heroes of Greenest.
It's not my best performance.
You're still tired and diseased.
13.
13. About halfway through the performance, one of your strings breaks, and you have to play with a handicap at this point. So, but you still manage it. They still politely clap and cheer at the end of it. And the mayor of Pony Hill comes up and he's like, "Well, it was a good story, but that newest verse could use a little bit of work." I mean,
We got a critic here.
Well, all right.
I mean, I can understand if you guys fight a green dragon, but having a flagon during the battle is a little weird, and I think that's just you seeking a rhyme.
And, possibly, yes. But it was suitably appropriate if you knew Akio as intimately as I do. So.
Yeah. You could change it to wagon, I guess.
Or we stuffed a hag in it.
A hag in it. That rhymes. Just have to smash it together.
Always appreciate helpful advice.
Well, anyway, but not to criticize a master bard such as yourself, but you know, feel free to stay and.
He should roll for charisma because he's already on my good side. He gets advantage.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Sounds like a 25.
Easily.
Yeah. He's the mayor. He's got persuasion out the wazoo.
He's a bureaucrat.
Yeah. I mean, we're happy to have you guys for as long as you want to stay. I know the kids are always excited to see what Tavish can do, and I hear that you're a little bit of a mage yourself, and your other fellows are pretty good with martial abilities. Perhaps a contest of strength or agility would be fun for the village to bet on.
We're always down for fisticuffs.
What was that, Ari?
So hook me up.
Oh, hook me.
Sign me up.
Oh, sign me up.
Sure. Well, I'll put them together for sure. So you guys head into the inn. You get rooms, 1 gold a night if you want to stay in the inn, or you can sleep in the open fields if you don't want to pay.
I'm trying to convince
to get my room and board for free. I want to try and
Can I
play
go?
for him.
Can I go stay in Roland's room for free?
I mean, if you go and ask Essa if she's got a place for you to stay,
No.
she'll invite you to the farm for sure.
I'll just pay.
Okay. You're trying. You're
I
trying
want to try and
to.
persuade him into that I am of my renown, the innkeeper. I want to try and schmooze him into letting me stay if I play.
Okay, you're gonna
Or
get
no.
disadvantage on this check, and I'll tell you why if
Okay.
you fail or win.
Okay.
That's
That's 18 plus 9 disadvantages. 4 good. 13.
Okay,
You want rolling box?
hilariously,
Oh no, that's I'm sorry. That's is this persuasion or deception?
persuasion.
So that's 4 plus 13 is 4, 17.
So hilariously, I just posted a meme that said rolling with disadvantage, and it's 18, but actually 4. Yeah, which is
so true.
Is incredibly true. So the let's see. So the bartender kind of scrunches up his nose at it, and he goes, "Master Brahm, you know I love your music. It's just that with the festival going on, we don't really get much call for people coming inside the inn to want to listen to music. We just open up the windows and let whoever's playing
Fair
serenade
point.
everyone."
Fair point.
So-
All right, well here's your gold coin.
Thank
I'm
you.
not sleeping in the stables.
I mean, if you want, that's only going to be 5 silver.
I'll
How
give
about
you my
take
gold.
the 5 silver and keep the drinks pouring?
Sure, absolutely.
I'll give him 5 silver.
Okay, cool.
Happens to be exactly how many silver I have.
Lunira and Thornock get into a quick and deadly game of. It's like a drinking game that Thornock teaches Lunira, where it's basically you throw a knife at the other person's hand on the table, and then both players take a drink from a taker.
Knife arm wrestling.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of like
Five-finger
knife
pull.
games and that just involve drinking for no apparent reason.
Every time you bat an eyelash, you drink.
Akio, why don't you go ahead and roll me a Constitution saving throw?
Natural 20. That was an awkward roll, but
Tonight you are able to feel the effects of the alcohol.
finally. I feel good.
Never rolled a Constitution check to save to not drink or to feel alcohol. It's unique to me. And then about like an hour into like the drinking and the eating, a couple of the guys, the villagers, come in, and they ask Ari. They talk about how like she was super quick on the battlefield, and they want to find out just how quick she is. And so they ask her to like do a race around the village, basically. And they get their fastest guys, and they all get set up for a small sprint around Pony Hill.
Right on.
So go ahead and roll me an acrobatics check.
Does she pull a hamstring?
Let's see. Oh, sorry, I was just looking for my dice. I don't have them.
One of them's
Okay,
right
so
here.
only let's see. Sorry, this is a little slow. 13.
Okay, well, one guy trips right out the gate, so that's fun. And so you start running along, and you easily break it past most of the villagers, but there is one like lanky farm boy that looks barely about 18, and he is just booking it. He is booking it even ahead of you. So you end up, unless you want to try and do something to come into first place.
I do, and the rogue in me is very tempted, but I think the monk in me wins out, and I try to just be honorable.
Okay, perfect. So you come in second place. The guy, the kid in front, is panting heavily as he crosses the finish line, and he shakes your hand and offers to buy you a drink. That was a really good race. I thought you were going to catch me a few times there.
I say, well, I decided to play fair, and I give him a wink and say, I'll take you up on the drink, though. Fleetfoot, if you've got any honey mead in town.
Oh, you know we do. And he starts walking up and talking about how that's like the whole point of the festival.
All that pony booze.
All that pony booze, yep. So the night wears on. Everybody has a really good time.
Pony shine.
In fact, it's so relaxing and so refreshing to actually have a day where you don't rest. I'm giving everybody not inspiration, but I'm giving everybody bardic inspiration.
Dysentery.
A D8. I'm giving everybody dysentery. Congratulations, you're all diseased again. Everybody gets a D8 on an ability check or attack roll that they want.
Nice.
Basically, Pony Hill is acting as a bard, and you guys are all receiving the benefits. So the next morning, you all wake up rather hungover. Thornock and Lunira are both clonked out. Each of them has like their arm pressed against a dagger, and you can see like there's a shallow cut in it, but neither of them seems to be noticing it because they're just completely out of it at this point. There's a few other villagers wandering around. The mayor is holding a cold stake up to his eye, and he looks over at Thornock and then just kind of shakes his head and buries himself in his morning porridge. So now I need a Constitution check to see if anybody else is hungover.
Oh boy.
Natural one.
I didn't drink much.
So hungover. Like
18.
18 as well.
18's fine. 18's fine.
I think I'm going to hurl.
6.
6. You get advantage if you don't drink much.
Okay.
I know Akio is
12.
Yeah. 12. You're fine.
Haven't had the effect in a while, so I forgot what it was like.
Yeah. Yeah, it has been a long time since you felt alcohol actually work on you. And you're all kind of sitting there in the crowded inn, and you hear the door open up, slam loudly, causing you all to wince a little bit. And
Mind the door.
soft click of leather boots with maybe a little bit of spur in the heel for horse riding comes in, and
Someone pompous has come in.
Oh, yeah. A man in a cloak steps up to the bar and softly orders a drink.
I throw a dagger at him. I'm just kidding. Not yet.
Wait for it. just the thought of being so hungover that the door opens and you're just like,
Be quiet.
keep it loud. So he orders a drink and he goes and he sits down in a corner. He's still got his cloak pulled up and he's just kind of resting his head, getting a pipe ready.
This guy seems interesting.
Do we notice him?
Yeah, I mean you all notice
Do we
him.
notice him?
Yep. He's not trying to hide or anything.
How does he dress?
Roll
like-
me a perception check for that.
Gilded or like travel? No, that's a 4. Plus perception is a 2. That's 6.
The morning light and the way that his cloak is hanging makes it extremely hard to see any.
Be
sort
you
of
an angel?
details. Nays, but men.
Rock.
Rock on! Play the best.
I'm just
Sound
not caring
greenest.
enough. I'm too focused on my own headache
Yep.
Yeah,
to care.
trying to get a cure all.
I'll give him a sideways glance, but other than that, I will be, I guess, nursing.
And then the door
Okay.
opens up again, this time a lot softer. And Esta walks in and sits down, plops right down at the table that you guys are at, and says, "Good morning."
Yeah, that it is.
It's a morning.
Honey mead hit you a little hard, huh?
I do say you throw one hell of a festival.
We try. So what's your plan now?
Head back to the
Stock up on
council.
supplies and head back
Rob's a sack of
to
junk.
what's the town called?
Waterdeep.
Waterdeep. Yes.
Okay.
This is all like kind of hungover.
Yeah. Like, where are we going? Yeah.
Yeah.
That
I
way.
wrote it down. Hold on.
Oh, unless there's anything around, unless there's anything around here you need us to
No,
look into or take care of, or
no, everything's pretty much taken care of itself. We haven't had any orc raids recently. I was actually hoping that I could join you, at least as far as Waterdeep. I'm kind of looking to branch out a bit, and I thought that it might be a great opportunity for me to leave with a party of skilled adventurers.
following Raylan's footsteps, huh?
Yes. She's going to ignore the fact that you're mispronouncing his name. Blame it on you being hungover, but she knows it's not actually that you're hungover.
I'm fine with a traveler as long as you don't slow us down.
I think I'll be even faster than you, Master Wizard.
Probably today, that's true.
How old is she? I haven't really been part of.
19 or 20, I think.
She's about 19. 'Cause I think Roland's about 22, and I think she's the younger sister. I have to check my notes, but she's about 19.
I say I admire your pluck, young one, but I'm a little concerned for your safety.
Well, I mean, the world's not a safe place. This whole village just got attacked 2 days ago by orcs. So
That was only 2 days ago?
yeah, it wasn't that long ago.
Yeah,
Holy
I
crap.
drank a lot last night. It's felt like a lot longer.
Yeah. Like, time.
2 in-game days.
We're on Game of Thrones time.
No, because it took us like 2 or 3 days to get to the forest village, right?
Like,
So it'd be another 2 or 3 days back. So it's
no,
been
you
about a
guys were
week.
just about to the Misty
Yeah, because
Forest.
wasn't this on,
Pony
like,
Hill.
on the edge of
Yeah,
the forest?
Pony Hill's
yeah.
on the edge of the forest.
Oh.
So it's probably about
That's
3
right, that's
days,
right.
more likely. I just feel like I'm wasting my time here. I don't know if that's the right word to use. I hate to say that about the village, but I feel like Pony Hill is a small mountain
I
or
think
a small hill.
that's the
I
reason why
understand.
we're all out doing what we're doing.
Yeah.
Where we were was not fulfilling.
Yeah.
So it's not an uncommon thing.
Hey, what is it that you're looking for exactly?
Something different, I guess. I don't know. Like, Waterdeep just seems like a place where somebody can go and make a name for themselves, or just have a better life than being a farmer's daughter.
Or a worse life, if you're not careful.
Well, I plan on being careful.
So is it boredom that motivates you, or a desire for glory?
A desire for,
A desire for boredom.
I guess, if you want to call it boredom, it's more of a desire to stretch my legs, to actually see what's out there, to explore a bit.
I appreciate a little bit of wanderlust.
That's the word.
There are many
What it
sights to
means.
behold, that's for sure.
Can you take care of yourself in a fight, is my question.
Does everything always have to come down to a fight in
Well,
Waterdeep?
Most of the time, yeah.
Oh, but but it does more often than any of us would like. Well, except perhaps the half-orc.
Happens not enough.
Thornok grunts in his sleep. He still hears it. I mean,
I, for one, do not mind you come along at all.
I have a little skill, just what my father taught me, but not much.
What skills do you bring to the table?
She grabs your dagger and throws it at the guy in the hood.
I like her.
Oh, God!
I'm.
Are you magical?
What do you have healing properties? Are you
Spooky.
good at finding things? And
You good with a bow?
Brom is stuttering because he's trying to think of anything that's not stereotypical.
I have a keen mind. That's about it.
So you're going to talk your enemies to death.
No, I'm planning on finding a party of adventurers that can take me to Waterdeep.
Okay, I see.
What? Okay.
Do a class insight check.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm trying to
Like
get.
what class is she?
Yeah.
That's what you're wondering. Yeah, do an insight check.
Oh,
That's a natural 7.
17 plus 4.
Only
So
9.
22.
9 here.
She doesn't appear to have any sort of like particular training. Like she just appears to be
Just a
somebody who
standard
wants
NPC.
standard level 1 commoner.
Let me ask you
Possibly level
this.
2.
This will help us to understand the circumstances.
She's an
If-
NPC.
If we're walking through the forest and we happen upon
Say a Shia LaBeouf.
we happen upon one of those
You mean like the legend?
Yes.
the legendary LaBeouf character. Decorum.
I mean,
It's like you guys have never taken an escort quest before.
Look,
Not with this party.
I mean, I know what kind of escort
Escorts-
quest you've taken.
escort quests are fine.
I don't.
But we have a higher calling now. We answer to a council, not just.
She's heading to the
Wins.
same place we're
I
going
know,
anyway.
which is why I
Alright.
said I'm fine with it.
I don't know. I've never really been in a fight before, so I'm not sure how I would react.
Fair point.
Alright.
Well, that helps me.
Well, we need you to sign a waiver that if you die, your family won't come after us. Because he knows your family.
This
And that just is a mess.
This Rubland Grownfield
Yeah, Robo.
character.
You're right.
The last name is Greenfield.
Oh, Greenfield. My bad.
Like the field of green right there.
I
But
mean,
Rubland is correct.
Is it from Greenest?
if you want to set up a contract, I can read it over and make sure that the terms are fair.
Let me get my stuff.
Look it up.
If you die, it's not our fault. You won't come after us. Signature line.
This is less of a contract and more of
He's an actuary or a thing that you can stamp. Notary.
In at least 2 towns. Maybe a city.
I rolled a 18 on my deception, if that helps.
Are you deceiving her?
Yes. 18 plus 7.
Saying I'm not notary.
That he's a notary.
I mean, if he's a notary, that's fine, I guess.
I will vouch for her.
I can ratify it. All right. Well, if he can ratify
I'll vouch for her. And if there,
You can burn the
if any
contract.
if any
Yeah,
harm
the
comes to her, then Romland can come after me instead.
All right. Let's leave a note from you to Ronland.
To Roblin. Well, is it Robbles? What was his name?
Rocks fall, everyone dies. Congratulations, you pissed me off that bad.
Tarask unearths from the ground. What? No, retract that statement.
It wasn't a hill after all. It was a giant giraffe.
It was a
Plain
giant
shit.
Tarask.
Plain
The
shit.
secret of Pony Hill
It is now
revealed.
Tarask. Tarask Hill.
Tarask Hill.
They just ride
Really,
along.
really
They just
big
ride along.
pony.
Yeah, they just ride along as it goes through the
Toothy
road.
pony.
Alright, you can come
Great.
with us.
I just say all that I ask is that if there's trouble, you do your best to make yourself scarce and
Alive.
find protection.
Sure.
I will keep an eye on her.
But if you have an eye on her, do you have an eye on him? And does he have an eye on me? And do I have an eye on her?
That's assuming that I ever have an eye on anyone else.
I have noticed that his
Fair
eyes
point.
go different directions when
Just kidding.
Alright.
It's the
You
half
can come
elf part of
along.
me.
he can look
We're just, we've had a lot of
This half elf goes this way.
distrust issues.
I can
I'm sure
tell.
you can understand.
So you said you needed supplies.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. We could probably use some supplies.
Perhaps I could procure them for you? Sort of a peace offering?
That would be much appreciated.
That would be helpful.
Okay.
Do you have
I
any
can-
rare chalks and inks infused with precious gems worth 50 gold pieces?
So let me rephrase this. I can see what we have in the village.
Fair point.
Everyone starts
And I
listing
can
off all the
probably-
regions and stuff.
I can probably get a discount, but I can't
That's
pay
okay.
for everything.
That's I can definitely pay for it. I actually just
No, we
want
would
some
we wouldn't expect you to pay anyway.
components to restock my
And
components.
she actually reaches into like the satchel that she carries around her, not around her waist, sort of over the shoulder, and she pulls out a small book that looks like half the pages have been torn out, and she starts writing down a few things, and then she flips to another page and she said, "How much gold would you like to give me to start out with?" kind of a budget.
We just need basically some rations and a few other things.
Let's see, how many rations do I have at this moment?
I've got 20 rations, so I think I'm okay on
I've
rations.
got 10 as well.
Well, have you been tracking
Yeah.
over the course of our couple days?
Well, then I'll minus 3. I have 17 rations.
I only have 7. If we do that.
I have rations to spare if we need.
Okay.
What else do we need then?
But I, if possible, if we can get some of
Component
that
pouch
components,
stuff?
I just need to restock some component pouch stuff
Me
Sure.
too.
for this new spell I'm working
I can
on.
check with the. I can check with. What's the necromancer's name again?
Oh, the
Hammond
Fade.
cost.
Hammond. I can check with Master Cost down the hill. I'm sure he's got some reagents that you could use.
Perfect.
I don't trust that guy.
That is
Well, you don't trust me either, so.
I'm starting to.
I'm going to give her 10 gold.
Okay.
And I'm just going to tell her...
And she actually, as you tell her the amount, she writes a few things down, and she rips out the page and hands it to you in exchange for the gold. And it's just it just has a slip that says 10 gold, payable to, whatever, mine or less reagents and.
I just tell her to
equipment.
pick me up 5 rations and then whatever you need for yourself with the rest. Because that should only be...
Do you guys need horses to make your way back to Waterdeep?
It would be nice. Make the journey quicker.
I don't remember what we did with our horses.
They're stabled at
They're here,
somewhere.
aren't they?
Are they from here?
I don't think we took them here.
I don't remember. I keep losing my horse!
I think we stabled them in Waterdeep with the council.
Probably. Yeah, I can get some horses for you guys if you'd like.
Yeah, that's probably
Okay.
best.
Excellent.
And she stands up and she says, "I'll be back."
And if Mr. Cox does have any, I will. Here's 150 gold to requisition.
Don't worry about that. Anything else, I'll settle up with you later.
Perfect.
This 10 should be enough to get me started.
Perfect.
And she leaves.
The hooded dude, still sitting at the bar.
Yep. He's not at the bar. He's over in one of the darker corners.
Oh.
And as you look over, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
8. Pretty bad.
Okay. Yeah. You just see him sitting there, taking a light sip of his drink.
That guy seems
I'm
shady.
gonna go talk to the bartender.
Okay.
I'm gonna just go to him and...
Morning, Tavish.
It's just
Morning
me,
to you
Brad.
too. If I could get what's a traditional morning drink?
Bloody Mary.
I mean medieval style.
A mead.
Me, I guess.
Yeah, they're so watered down that it's practically water. It's just safe.
So I
water.
order one of those, and then as I'm waiting, I just ask him, the gentleman that came in wearing the cloak over in the booth there.
Right.
Do you know who he is?
Never seen him around here. Traveler from out of town, I suppose.
Was he very talkative?
Not really. Ordered a drink and then went and sat in the corner.
Okay. Well, I appreciate it. So I toss him a couple silver pieces.
Okay.
So 2 of them.
So the day wears on. Thornock and Lunira slowly drag themselves to their feet and then head out for a little fresh air. Not together, but they both end up heading out.
Okay.
You can see Thornock walk out and just dip his head in the trough and splash it around a bit.
Do you think they have a teleportation circle in this town?
I doubt it. They don't seem very advanced in the arcane ways.
I discovered something in my studies the other night, and I'd like to improve upon it. So, but, alas.
Okay. And then the door opens, and Esther walks in, and she comes up and she sets down a few satchels of things, and she hands you the small pouch back, and you can feel the clink of 8 gold inside of it. And she says, "There we go. Horses are procured. Rations are too. Oh, and Cost wanted me to give you this.
Oh, perfect.
And that should be everything that you need for your components, right?"
Excellent. Yes, that should be perfect.
And he said that he's more than happy to give it to you. And if you have anything to exchange for it, he would prefer that over gold.
All right. I do. One moment.
I take the sack after I look in it. This is way too much for what we set you out for.
Yeah, well, I'm very good at dealing with people and bartering.
Well, in that
She
case,
is useful.
take this, and
Really?
may it help you start your journey.
Thank you. That's fantastic.
Well, if we're doing charity, I'll just take out 2 gold pieces. Might as well round it off.
I appreciate it.
Well, I have this dagger here that he might like.
Oh,
And I'm going to procure the cursed +5 magic dagger. And I'm going to give it to her. And I said, I would advise you not to use this dagger. It is dangerous to both you and the person you stab with it. So, but
Okay.
if he finds this amenable, I think it might be something that someone of his talents might enjoy. Yes.
sure.
Him who? Who are you talking about?
Cost.
The necromancer.
Right.
Great. I'll go hand that off to him then.
Get that out of my inventory because it's creeping me out.
Worse than the interdimensional, void monster.
Hey, that one's cool. I like that one.
This traveler in the corner is bugging me. So I'm going to go up to the bartender, order 2 drinks, and walk over to the table, hand the guy a drink.
So you set the drink down in front of him, and you actually notice that the other drink that he's been sipping out of is still relatively full.
Oh.
And he goes, wondering when you would come over.
I'll just sit down. Where are you from, traveler?
Oh, I come from a lot of places, really. Where did I come from originally? Where am I stationed now? What are you looking for?
Well, it seems you are the one looking for something.
Yeah, are you Akio?
I am, actually.
Member of the Order of the Broken Spear?
Yep.
Great. And he pulls out a dagger and stabs you. Or tries to.
Taking a page from the old Brom book, yeah?
Do I need to...
That's my line!
roll a dex or something?
You will actually... It's just going to be against your AC.
Oh, well, then I'm screwed.
We're gonna.
It's gonna be a
we're
12.
Gonna burn down the inn.
Actually, it might be. Oh, no, it's a...
Did she say Lannister send their regards and then stabs me?
That's his regards.
It's actually a 14.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Yeah, so that is going to be... And because this is technically a sneak attack on you...
Yes.
We're all watching this play out, and you get stabbed. We're just like, not again.
Guys, hurry!
What is the inn called?
So you go over while we were talking to her?
Get the band back.
While she was still talking, I just got up and...
when they burn.
Okay, well.
Yeah, we're screwed. I can't remember.
They bring down like
21 damage.
I'm gonna try... Can I try and grab his arm to, grapple him after getting stabbed?
Oh, hang on. Plus 15 lightning damage.
Holy crap.
yeesh.
Ow!
He just yeeted you in the kidney.
Okay, can I try and grab his arm with
Sure.
the okay, I'm gonna
Yeah,
attempt.
you'll go ahead and do an athletics
When we
contest.
attack, are we in combat? Do we roll initiative? What?
Yeah, we'll be rolling initiative
I
after
only got a
this.
5 because it caught me way off guard.
Yeah, he got a 16, so he manages to slip it out of your grip. And you guys just see, Akio slump forward, at which point we will get into combat. Scott, I need the wooden lumber, and we'll just push the
To think I wasted a drink on this fool.
wooden planks, the
Tiles.
tiles. Thank
Esther,
you. Jeez.
bar the door.
Let me. Oh,
As we turn to
that's a
Yep,
plug.
that's
That's a plug in my leg.
Leg plug.
like bits of glass muffins.
I knew this guy was here for me.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's kind of that classic adventure, like the guy in the dark corner.
Yeah.
Strider, is that you?
Yeah, that's exactly the
Strider.
It's either Strider or someone who's gonna kill me.
Strider. Others call him stabbing Akio.
Others call him Stabby.
Stabby. Yep.
His name's Stab.
Senor Stabby.
Senor Stabby.
Grabby, grabby, stabby, stabby.
Now you gotta get
I'm
some
just gonna
epic
put
I'm
this
dying
here.
music.
Can you figure that out? I'm gonna grab some more things.
Let's see if we can get somebody randomly.
Watch out for mimics!
They're everywhere.
Barrel columns!
Some tables
They're
and
everywhere!
Yep, we'll need some tables and chairs.
I don't have the chairs yet.
Well, tables work.
Okay.
I don't know if there's
I don't know
exciting
that I can-
fight music too.
I will watch intently.
Yep, just watch intently. That's pretty much all I want you to do here.
Let's see if this is.
So it's like we get into the fight sequence. And it's like Final Fantasy. You hear the crashing sound, and as it's tumbling, it does the whole transformer.
Yeah.
Walls come out.
Just starts building around you.
And if you want, we can do a ring of stone around the outside to denote the outside if you want, like the wall. Because I have like 125 more of these. I just haven't put them together yet. Project's probably fucking great.
Now the battle begins.
Like a hearth.
No, that's gonna be the stairs leading up.
Oh no!
Yeah, to the upper level of the inn here. So, all right. So we've got.
So if we want
Wrong.
to level up,
Actually, we'll put you guys over at this table. Brom, Ari, and Tavish. And Scott, would you find me a representation for Esta as well, please?
Sure.
I have an owl in my.
Akio is over here. Who are you? We'll put that right here. Okay. That's actually a pretty good Esta, yeah.
Yeah.
Thornlock is not here. And then
Don't knock them in there, aren't there?
They're dunked outside.
Yeah, they went outside for air.
that guy there. Actually, probably right here if he wants to be able to stab you.
Oh. Well, hello there. Stab.
This on top of a hangover. Just a hell of a day.
Yeah, so we are going to be rolling initiative.
Alright.
You get disadvantage on initiative from your hangover.
That's
Everybody?
fine.
Oh, good thing I rolled a natural 1 again.
Was that for everybody or for him?
No, just for Akio. Everybody else made their Constitution portion of the save.
Right.
So you weren't as hungover.
My bardic inspiration 6, 12.
You gonna use your bardic for?
Yeah, because it was a terrible roll. 9, 6, 17.
No. So went right behind. No. No.
We can give you a notebook, man.
Yes, we do.
Do you need it?
No, I don't need that yet. I just-
How's that, Colby? I put it closer. Is that good?
Let me look. Yeah, that looks great.
Okay. These are stairs right here in the far left. Just because it's hard to see from that perspective.
Okay.
That
So I watched the video by Black Magic Craft, and he was talking about some of the like first things you should build and like some basic stuff, things like that. And it's like I see everyone make inns, and how often do you actually have any kind of action in an inn? And I'm like, in our game,
Every time we get in the
All
town.
the time. Every inn we
half
go
the time
to.
we're in it, so yeah, we need an inn.
Every time we get in a fight, in an inn.
Yeah. I got a whole pile of like
Chip. Hey, buddy.
the bar and booths and the fireplace and all that stuff.
Ah, buddy. I saw some really cool ones that people were modeling, and it had like little wine bottles on the shelf and like all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, there's collections that are like all shelves full of different bottles of wine and cheeses and
See the ones
bread
that
and all kinds of
snapped?
stuff.
Like it was a magnet, you could pop them out and
Oh yeah.
switch out the faces. So if you wanted to be like a winery, or if you wanted to use it as like a merchant shop, you
Yeah.
could pop them out and put armor in there.
Nice.
It was super cool. I'm like, oh, take forever. But it'd be worth it. Hey, buddy. Hey.
Well, I used to just focus on printing like figures and characters and stuff, and now I'm like, I'd rather get a bunch of like terrain
Terrain,
and stuff
yeah.
done. And
That's super cool.
Sets up the world.
That's a cool blacksmith shop.
Pony Hill came to
Yeah.
life.
Like the chains.
Yeah,
the chains came out really good.
it comes apart.
Oh, nice.
So
Modular.
there's, so we got the forge, you've got an anvil, grindstone, quench tank, bellows for the forge. There's like this whole workshop whole workshop there with all the tools and stuff.
Wrong. What'd you get on your initiative?
Change.
17.
There's like a pile
Ari,
of
what'd you get?
coal right there.
3.
23.
Super cool.
Akio.
3.
It's the same
Three.
guys that made this. And,
Tavish.
I love the detail.
9.
9.
The Tudor type architectured homes are
Yeah.
some of my more favorite architectures and all. Like, if I had my choice, I'd totally take a house that looked like
Yeah.
that than a house that looks like what they look like today. It's
Yeah,
so
me
cool
too.
looking.
I have a whole. These guys, they came from. They're free, but there's a Kickstarter being run for them. So I backed all of them. They got a whole bunch. They got like a watermill, a merchant's house, or a merchant place. They got a big blacksmith building. They've got like 4 different like houses and stuff, and a whole bunch of other things. And I'm just so super stoked to get
So
it.
cool. I love too that like on here it's not just they didn't just use a pattern. They used there's shingles missing and they made it irregular.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah, it's like they've unlocked a well, an outhouse, an old watchtower, inner stairs, blacksmith equipment, all the interchangeable shelves like you were talking.
Yeah, that's so cool. That's I think that might even be the same one. I was
Another
looking at.
house, like a bearskin rug. You can put a bearskin rug and put it in the houses
so
and
cool.
stuff. A gallows and steak,
Yeah.
and steak. Like a guard gate, tables, furnishing, all kinds of crazy
So-
stuff.
That's so cool.
We're actually still in the surprise round.
Okay.
Because these guys got the drop on you. As some more figures materialize from invisibility to attack the rest of you.
I knew I should have thrown a dagger at him.
3 creatures with kind of
Throw a dagger and it just gets stuck in midair.
Some other guy falls to the ground.
3 creatures with black chitinous skin armor, whatever, and tridents appear around the party. Scott, if you want to start marking them,
Sure.
that would be great.
Is this, are you a part of the festivities or?
You say as they're stabbing you.
Welcome to the party.
And they are going to get
Are you not entertained?
Brom. The attack against you
Okay.
is a 13 to hit.
Does not hit.
The one against Ari is a critical failure. So she manages as you see Akio get stabbed,
Get Rob started.
you feel that feeling behind you, and you just quickly twist out of the way, and the trident slams into the table, which kind of
Can I break it?
no. But what happens
With a broken spear, not
Instead-
throwing trident.
because these are metal tridents specifically, they're not wooden halves.
We're expanding our repertoire of broken weapons as well.
What does happen though is you manage to kick the table to push Tavish and Esta off balance, so this next attack against Tavish is going to be made with disadvantage. So that's
Drunken
only a
master
13
style.
to hit.
That misses.
There is a drunken master.
I do.
Drunken master monk. That looked kind of cool actually.
Yeah, that's my favorite style.
You gonna shoot your bow?
And then, but that's not all.
Folks.
But
Then
wait,
a
there's
creature
more.
appears at the doorway, and he is rather large.
Shaboom.
Yep.
Oh, my past is coming back for me.
And he just appears at the doorway and starts slams the door closed on a few people that are starting to scramble and starts snarling and just raising his axe up and starting to cut people down.
Oh, my. I thought we had a deal!
So now, Ari, it is your turn.
Okay. So let's see. If I'm seeing this right, there's a person behind me, a person behind Tavish, and then
one behind
Brom as well.
Akio's getting stabbed over there by that guy in the bluish,
I think he said that
purplish
and just
cloak.
cut out.
Yep.
What's the dude that you just barely put down? You said he was.
He's the
killing
front
everyone?
door.
He's killing innocents.
He's up the big gray one, and then there's 2 of them behind. One behind you, one behind me.
Okay. I'm going for the guy that's killing the citizens.
Okay, so you're gonna leave the threatened area of the 2 that are next to you.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me go ahead and roll a pair of attacks. That is a 19 for the first one. Sorry, was that a hit?
Yes.
Okay. And the second one is even higher, so it's going to be a pair of trident hits here.
Alright, the 19 misses.
The 19 misses you.
Yes.
Okay, so only one of them hits then.
Okay.
And that's going to be 7 piercing damage.
Okay.
That's from his own D8.
You betrayed me!
Okay, but then you are free to move. You hop over the table and start basically jumping across table to table through the panicked crowd.
How many?
And
5,
come around the corner to the door.
20, 25, 30, yeah. Like 35.
You can get right up there.
And you see this large, towering kind of almost, he's just got kind of this almost demonic look to him. He's got a pair of wings springing out of his back and a great axe in his hands.
Oh. I attack him.
Okay.
Where'd my roll d20? Okay, here we go. So, first attack is a 25 to hit.
That'll hit.
For... Let's see. The crappy damage. Let's see. Because he hasn't...
He has, everybody has acted, yes.
Oh, okay. In that case, it's only 9 damage.
9 damage?
And then, second attack, 24 to hit.
24 does hit.
Okay, for better, 15 damage.
Okay.
Then third attack, 5 to hit.
A 5 or a 25?
25.
Okay, that'll hit, yes.
25 for...
I love,
Oh boy, 7 damage.
7? Okay.
And then I want to spend a key point to try and stun him.
Okay. What is the roll?
It's a Constitution with a DC of 16.
Con. He does make his save.
Okay, and then I'll spend another key point for a final unarmed strike.
Okay.
It is
One of the two.
Yeah.
to hit,
Say that one more time.
24 to hit
That'll hit.
for 10 damage.
Alrighty. So you deliver some rather good blows. You can't quite get the stunning blow off on this large creature, but you are definitely pummeling it with your magical fists of fury.
Oh, by the way, if it's okay, and we can have this conversation later, but I kind of had decided, as far as the dagger, the fist weapon thing that
that's right.
everyone had been working on for me.
Yeah.
I was hoping to just kind of make it into like sort of 4 small claws, kind of right on my knuckles.
Okay.
I'd like to still be punching, you know what I mean, as opposed to like slashing or stabbing.
All right. Yeah. I totally forgot about those. So yes, you are still punching with tiger claws, essentially.
Cool. Thank you. Yeah, they can just like retract and pop back out, like, you know, when I extend my wrists in a certain way.
They make that cool schnick sound that you're so used to.
Yeah. But they're not like foot-long claws like Wolverine. They're more like 1-inch claws.
You don't want to cut an X through a door and then break it down.
Add some punchiness to my punches.
Come here, hi, buddy. Come here. You want up somewhere? You gotta come up to me. Alrighty, Brom, it is your turn.
Alright. Seeing these creatures near me,
Pick you up.
Brahm is going to first How many people are still in the room? In the like civilians?
There's about 6 or 7 civilians in the room.
All right.
2 of them are unconscious or bleeding out next to Ari and this large creature.
Right. I don't know if I want to use it then.
Then there's the bartender and the maid, and then
Is it
2
an
others.
action just to say, for those who are uninjured, find your way to the stairs?
Okay. That'll be just talking is a free action.
Free action, okay.
Yep.
And then I'm going to use bonus action to draw in on my dragon's breath, and I'm going to just kind of, and I'm going to do cold this time.
Okay.
So I'll pop I don't know if they have ice cubes here, but just pop one in my mouth. And I'm going to cast it at the 4th level.
Alrighty.
And I'm going to try and get these 2 gentlemen in front of me. That is a dex of 16.
Dex of 16. They both fail their
1,
saves.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 66. Go the other way. Make sure I got
You better not be giving them secrets, buddy.
4, 8,
With a series
12,
of blinks and watery eyes.
13, 16.
Really?
That is a total of 17 ice damage.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna. I'll teach you to come into the town and surprise a man while he's drinking.
And it washes over them, and you can see the chill hit them, but they both shrug it off fairly easily.
I picked the wrong one. And then, so that's my action, my bonus action, and I'm going to. I can't move.
Not if you don't want to take opportunity.
I'll stay there, and I'm basically just gonna, not that I'm taking a defensive action, but I'm gonna posture for anyone who's like congregating in the side of the room where there's not enemies. I'm just gonna try and like meat shield it as much as a small
you
one
want to
can.
shift just a little bit.
Just like I'm facing them, where, yeah, just trying to block them so that they can't get to anybody
That's what I'm
who's on
wondering
this
if you
side.
want. If you want to like put yourself between the table, the chairs, and them, right?
Yes, if it's possible without
Yeah,
taking
you're still.
attack.
Yeah, you're still.
you can.
You can dance around them.
Well,
I just don't want to take an attack of
it
opportunity.
would take
that's all.
attack from that.
So
guy.
I'll just stand right there, and if again that's just my posturing as I'm trying to be defensive for the people in the room, which is a terrible idea, but I'm gonna do it.
All right. So the next up to go is the one that stabbed Akio.
Great.
And
And for me to die.
he spins you around and he slams you like onto your back onto the table.
Oh.
And he has the knife overhead, and as he tips his head back, you can see like the telltale like black hair, the purple robe gets revealed, and he goes, "Your party can't do whatever they please to the Dragon Queen's people," and then he tries to stab you twice. The first one is
Wait, stab you twice as in like this is the second time or 2?
2 times in quick succession. The first one is a 12,
Yeah, that hits.
and the second one is a 14.
Yeah, that hits.
So,
Time for me to die. I've made my peace.
My time is come.
the first
Mage
attack is
armor
going
would
to be 8 piercing damage
Okay.
plus 9 lightning. And the second attack is going to be 7 piercing damage plus 8 lightning.
Oh, exactly my hit points. I'm knocked out.
Okay. So he stabs you twice, and then he pulls the dagger out, and it's got blood on it, and he locks eyes with the rest of the party, and he goes, "The Dragon Queen's will is inevitable." No, that's not an endgame reference. Nobody making jokes.
Do I need to roll? When do I start rolling? my
At the
saves?
start of your turn.
I can still.
First.
So, question. Can I still act through my familiar? Because he gets a turn of his own on my turn.
Technically, yeah, he does get a turn of his own. You can't activate any spells, though,
Right,
because
I would need to be alive. Yeah, okay.
Well, at this point I wouldn't have noticed.
And
But as soon as I do.
the next one to go is actually the insectoid-like creature behind Tavish.
Again?
Yep.
Hey, Captain, could you change the camera so that it is focused on the
Yep. Already
So
done.
on the board.
So the attack with the trident is going to be a 20 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. And that is going to be only 5 piercing damage. And then its lower claws come up and try to rake across you as well.
I go, ew.
And that's going to be a 14.
That misses.
Okay. But you managed to dive out of the way of those.
And
How big is this room?
if I totally dive, can I
15 feet.
can I grab Esta and take her with me? Or do you want me to wait till my turn?
You'll want to wait till your turn. So next up, Tavish.
How convenient.
So
Incredibly convenient.
So, I duck the trident the first time, and he swings around, he brings it back and hits me with the haft of it.
Yeah.
And then his little tiny arms.
Yeah, he tries to do the Turok Velociraptor claws.
And miss me, and so the first like when I duck, I spin around to kind of face him, and then his other 2 attacks happen. And while he's doing that, I click my heels together and activate my boots.
There's no place like home. Okay.
I think it's a bonus. Yeah, bonus action to click the heels together. So this will double my movement speed, and then opportunity attacks are disadvantage. This lasts for 10 minutes. So,
Okay.
so that's activated. And I am going to basically move away from him and drag Esta with me.
Okay.
So I'm going to take her, and I'll say that because I'm pulling her along, it'll half my speed, but since I have double the speed,
Yeah.
so he does take an opportunity, but he gets disadvantage on it.
That's only a 13.
That misses.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna.
Oh, sorry, less than that. But yeah.
I'm gonna unsling the gun, double cross, and I'm gonna aim it right at him,
Okay.
and I'm gonna shoot him. Shoot at him.
Shoot him!
16.
16 will miss as it kind of scrapes off of the chitinous armor.
Can I retroactively use inspiration to get advantage?
Yes, because I was too quick on it. Actually, no. I think inspiration can happen whenever, right?
Bardic Inspiration can happen on ability checks, just not damage. Ability checks, saving
Okay,
throws.
so you can use the Bardic Inspiration or your Inspiration if you want to try again. That's fine.
Yeah, because it says
And
you can
inspiration's
expend
on
it when you make an attack roll.
Yeah.
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 Okay, I'm gonna use my regular inspiration.
Okay,
for
so a
this.
full second attack roll.
Yep, and I'm gonna try again. A little bit higher. 19.
19 will hit.
Okay, so it's 2d10, and in this case, I will use my bardic inspiration for it.
Can't use the Bardic Inspiration for damage,
Oh, never mind.
only for attack.
My bad then.
You're fine.
17 damage.
17. Nice.
But then I'm going to use my bardic inspiration and do another attack for my second attack action. And that is even higher than the 19.
That'll hit.
Come on.
And do you have to decide to use Bardic Inspiration before you make the attack roll, or is it?
It can happen as long as it's before the outcome is declared.
Okay, so you can roll the d20 and then look at it and say,
Then
I
add
want to
it
use
to it.
Bardic Inspiration.
As long as it's before the
DM
it can't be
says.
like the DM. Oh well, it hits you,
Yeah.
and then you're like, oh wait, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be before that.
22 damage.
Nice. Okay. You deliver a couple quick blows that ring out through the inn and cause people to scream and like duck their heads as they're trying to get past to get to the stairs. But good job. Next up is the green creature. The creature with the green tile that's right next to Braum. And he is actually going he's going to raise up his staff and bring it down, and this kind of noxious yellow starts to surround in a 20-foot radius around Brom as he casts a spell.
Does it affect his buddy?
It actually won't.
Is it noxious?
So, when the creature enters the spell's area for the first time or starts its turn there, they must make a Constitution saving throw. It is very noxious. Yes.
So since it appeared, would that would count as me entering it, correct?
Yes. Yep.
So I do that and at the beginning of my turn.
Yep.
Okay.
It would be making a Constitution.
That
saving
extends all the way out to here.
throw. Yes. 20 feet in every direction. Yeah.
That's a 13.
That's a 13. That's actually a success. These guys, they don't have a very high DC for this. And
You pull your shirt up.
You see that the other creatures don't seem to be affected by this noxious gas, but it is stopping the villagers running for the stairs dead in their tracks because they don't want to cross into that noxious zone.
Good plan. Don't come in. It's not that great.
Akio, make me a death saving throw, would you?
All right. 10.
Success.
That's a success. So add 1 success.
Okay.
The red mesolith, oops, spoilers, that's what they are, is going to make 2 attacks against Brom.
Nope, that's not allowed.
Make sure area is heavily obscured.
He is or I am?
The area is.
Okay. I picked the wrong one. I didn't want fire because I didn't want to burn the place down. Burn it to the ground.
Burn them all.
So the first attack is going to be a.
That up.
Huh? Look up heavily obscured for me, would you? In fact, I gotta look it up before I do anything. Sorry. Pause in the combat. Because I'm not sure if it gives advantage or disadvantage or not.
It blocks vision entirely.
Okay.
I'm just so let's see.
Oh, it won't affect them. So that's good. Can they have blind sight? So the first attack is a 14.
Anyone
on
else
the
is
trident.
blinded.
Does not hit.
Okay,
I take my dagger and push it to the side.
Okay. And then the claws come in underneath it, and
I didn't see those.
that is going to be a 20.
No, that definitely hits.
You did not see those.
He's gonna tickle you.
Freddy Krueger.
Woo! Max. That is going to be... You can run, but you can't hide.
You keep saying that. What if
Why
you
am
just
I
hide?
hiding? That's going to be a 12 slashing damage.
Okay. Got it.
And then the
You'll pay for
other
that.
creature, the one that Ari is fighting, is going to go next.
If it one-shots Ari, we're in trouble.
Rest in peace.
We've already got one party member dead.
This is a TPK kind of night.
I told you.
It's all the drama from earlier spilling over.
Seriously.
So the first attack is going to be a 20 to hit.
Misses.
And
I
that's-
took so by the way, instead of a feat, I took +2 to wisdom
Okay.
of my unarmed whatever feat as a monk. I actually get that raises my armor class by 1, so I'm now at a 21 AC.
Nice.
Solid.
The other one is, thank you for telling me, the other one's going to be a 22 to hit.
I'm sure it is.
Mic drop.
You're literally double my AC. Just so you know.
Stop rolling. There we go. 30. That's going to be 18 slashing damage to you.
Oh.
Okay. And then we are back up to the top of the round with Ari. Round 2.
Fight.
42% better. It's
Take a
slowing
swing.
the. It's slowing the
Thing.
charge.
What is this
It's
thing?
charging.
It's
It's just
kind
not.
of
It's
dragonish.
discharging faster.
It looks demonic more than that. You can go ahead and roll me a religion check if you'd like to try and find out.
Hello.
Wish I could assist.
Check was a 3.
Cough up some.
Yeah, you have no idea what this is.
Oh, I bet. I have no religion. Okay. Okay, so first attack.
Gosh dang it, I need more bonus actions.
Did you hear that, Corey? My first attack was a 22 to hit.
A 22 to hit will hit.
Okay. Damage is 12.
Okay, next attack.
Is also a 22.
Okay, go ahead and roll damage.
Damage is a 10.
All right, next attack.
I'm gonna spend a key point again to try and stun him.
Okay.
Constitution DC 16.
He makes it save.
All right, no more wasted key points on that.
He does
okay.
look rather resilient.
All the important monsters are, which makes it somewhat an underwhelming ability. Anyway, 7 to hit.
I'm assuming there was a 2 in front of that, so yes.
Yeah. Yes, 27.
Okay.
Damage is a 12.
Okay.
Actually. And final unarmed strike. By the way, anytime I figure I'm punching with these little bladed things, and then I'm using my knees and my feet for the unarmed strikes. But it was bad. It was only a 13.
Okay, yeah, that one will miss.
Oh,
So,
never mind. Too late. I was gonna see if I could use my Bardic Inspiration, but you already told me it missed, so too bad for me.
okay, I mean, you would have known that probably would have missed from the beginning.
Yeah,
I'm okay with you rolling it.
But I'll play by the rules. And besides, I'll save it for like my weapon attack because that does potentially more damage.
Okay. Yeah. So in the future, if you do want to use your Bardic Inspiration, don't tell me the roll until you roll the Bardic Inspiration part.
Right.
Yeah. Just so that I don't, because I tend to try and speed up combat as quickly as possible for our short little stream. All right. So you definitely come in and you deliver a few more scrapes and scratches against this thing. It's blocking a few of your hits, but not many. It just seems to be tanking most of it. Brom, it is your turn.
All right. Freak, I wouldn't have. I'm going to first roll my Constitution save because I've been smoked.
Yes.
That is a total of 4.
Total of 4. All right. Oh, sorry. You actually take damage on a failed save, don't you? Yes, you do. So, let me get you damage for the other one.
Okay, and then I will roll concentration check on both.
Okay.
So
first is going to be
So is this like a cloud of
13. That's after the having.
smog stuff, or
Yeah. So it's a cloud of like poisonous and acidic vapor.
so it's not like shadow or darkness or
No.
something?
It just seems to be like a misty cloud of poison. And then the damage for the other one.
Spell would like it'd be like toss the orb and no.
Nope, this appears to be more of a mist that would require a different manner to disperse it.
And I could help, but I'm dead.
A different mana.
26 damage. And this is poison, I believe.
26
Yep, poison damage. But you're not poisoned, it's just
Okay,
poison,
poison damage.
Yep.
Let's see, 5, 10, 15. So he's 15 away from me. I am going to cast. It is Thunderstep. Did you know Thunderstep? Didn't know this. Thunderstep, I don't know if it's because it's at the 5th level, but that is a 90-foot range.
You have 90 feet that you can go with it.
So that's the range, but what is the 300
The
feet
area of
away?
effect.
Area of effect. I'm trying to see where
The area of
I can't
effect is
remember.
90, I'm pretty sure. Because you can jump
Okay.
300, right? I think you can jump 300.
Yeah, it's 300 feet away. No, you can be heard up to 300 feet
Oh,
away.
it can be heard.
It's within 10 feet of the space. 10 feet. It's within 10 feet.
Okay.
So, can I skirt this direction with my movement?
Yes.
Without taking.
Yes. Yep,
I want to skirt that way.
That's as far as you can go.
Where is he? I assume he is here.
Yeah, he's
correct?
in-
Okay, so
yeah.
he's out of range. Dang it! I'm going to use Thunderstep at the 5th level, and I'm going to Bamf just out here. I don't know that I would have seen that, but I want to get out of the cloud.
I think you would have seen Akio get stabbed.
Okay. So if I saw it, then I would be over here closer to him.
Heard it too.
You would have heard me go.
Jeez.
And that's going to be DC of or Constitution save of 16.
take a sip of your drink while you die.
16.
5d10.
Can't let good mead go to waste.
And so good. 3,
Green makes it.
no.
Red does not.
4, 5d10. Okay. So that's 4, 14. No, that's 9. So 14, that's going to be 23. 29. That's 29 total thunder damage.
Nice.
And they will be knocked back unless they made their save. If they made their save, then it's half damage.
Damage. So, red did not make their save. Green
Okay.
did.
Well, I don't really want to blow up the
So I'm just going to be like, stay out of the smoke! And just
And red gets knocked back into the wall.
this big
That's a-
ringing sound.
What would a wave of concussive force like that do to?
It would be
a cloud of
basically.
vapor?
It would just.
It says it
would
shatters
disperse it.
anything that's
Yeah.
like not anything that's organic.
Yeah, so it destroys the table for
wood.
sure.
Yeah, inorganic. Like
Yeah,
it's all just shattered.
but I'm just wondering what it would do to the spell, the cloud.
So,
Oh,
I mean, if
Concussive
it's
force?
like magic force that affects anything,
Can it be
that has
affected by
mass,
wind?
Then
Yeah.
a gas cloud would technically have mass, and so it would also push like all the air.
Yeah.
Maybe
You know.
maybe have the cloud do a DC. And then see if it gets pushed
we'll go
away.
ahead and we'll actually roll basically a concentration check for it. And yeah, the cloud is dispersed. So you bamf out of there, and it just
I don't need to blow up the internet.
blows blows this kind of dispersal cloud. Like it disperses it enough that any one part of this vapor is not affecting the people that it's touching.
Let me ask you something after the fact.
Okay.
Okay.
Was the gas flammable?
Quick,
It was not.
Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
Quickly, everyone, get through the stairs. You will not have him, and I'm going to see.
Run past the monsters towards the stairs.
So it's a bonus action for me to take a potion, but I assume it's an action to give someone a potion.
Yes.
Okay. And a medicine check would be a full action.
Medicine check would be full action. Yes.
Okay.
Healing word, I believe, is the only bonus action healing.
it's okay.
But
I've still got a couple death saves to go. I think you're okay. If you just want to attack
You
him.
can use the staff
But
later.
that's-
like in turn.
because I have cure wounds, but I don't have healing word. Okay. So I just want to
The
posture.
bard doesn't have healing word.
I know, right?
this time.
So I'm going.
The dagger
I guess
throw.
when I'm going to just use the remainder of my movement to put myself between the two of them in harm's way. And I want to take a potion for myself.
Okay.
And that's the end of my turn. Potion.
The other man, the man who just finished stabbing Akio, sees a new target in range and smirks.
You're going to get stabbed.
He's gonna
Say
make-
goodbye to your
He's
potion
like,
you just
this
took.
is. You guys are making it easy. Stab.
He goes to take the potion, and there's just a blade. Okay.
The first one's a 9
But
to
then he
hit,
stabs him with the blade
Does
full
not
of healing potion.
and the second
Oh,
one
this is so awkward.
It's like
I know it hurt, but I'm
as
fine.
the blade comes out, it heals back.
25 hits.
Did Corey ever tell you about the hilt, the magic hilt that whatever you put it against and then pull it out, it unsheaths a sword made out of that material?
Whoa.
So like if you push it against wall and then pull it out, or
7
stone or
piercing
steel,
damage
or like even flesh, like
and 12
gets
lightning
slapped with
damage.
it.
7 piercing damage, 12 lightning.
Yep.
I want that dagger, by the way.
Enamel sword.
Okay. And so for the record, I healed 17 plus because I took a superior, which is 84 plus 8. So I need actually 17, 8. So that's going to be 25.
Damage.
I am okay, but I am still hurting from the other stuff.
Ow, where?
There you go.
So I was like, okay. And as he's kind of like shanking me, just like,
Come in here. Over here.
you will not have him. He's ours, and you'll die like the rest of you, scum.
Hold the door.
So, the blank, chitinous, insectoid-like creature stares at Tavish for a moment, and then you see him just go and fade out of existence.
Not fair.
And you have barely a moment before he goes and fades right in next to you again as he teleports over to you to make it. He's actually going to appear on the other side of you.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Run away from the stairs!
That's 40 feet. Does he have 40 feet of movement?
Yep.
Okay. You told everyone to run. Look at where the stairs end.
I was hoping to corral him
A
over
9
here.
does not hit.
Because they can't go.
The
I'm assuming he's
claws
the
are
front
going to
door.
be a 19.
That does hit.
And they're going to do 9 slashing damage.
Demon Man's at the front door, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So there's like no escape. We're all dead.
No escape for any of us. Tavish, it is your turn.
Every time I get away, he just comes back.
Just put the barrel in his mouth and pull the trigger.
Yeah, right. But that's a ranged attack. I'm gonna
Smile
take
wide.
disadvantage on it.
Still be pretty badass.
I know.
Yeah, love it. Shotgun for times like these.
Use bad news.
Or a kukri. Yeah, I finally found the gunslinger class, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
It's a fighter class.
It is.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
With the
Yeah.
action surge and
Yeah.
all this stuff.
Yeah, it's cool. That's a cool class.
You can spend your grit to knock
It's
things out of
definitely,
people's hands.
it's definitely more complex as far as gun combat goes than I do for Tavish, but
Yeah, there's like a percentage to
the
jam,
misfire.
and yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be. I'd do it, but I don't feel like the weapon I'm using actually.
I'm fine with it. I'm not. Yeah, I'm
You know
not
what I
worried
mean?
about
Like,
it.
it doesn't really feel like it makes it
Yeah.
worth it.
There's a big reason that I didn't do it, and it's just because I don't want to just follow along in the footsteps of somebody else. I want to be original-ish.
Original.
Didn't really expect to knock you out the first round of combat. But pretty
got
happy
some good
about
hits.
that. Yep.
Well,
What
it's-
did your cat do on its turn, by the way?
Oh, it can't do anything. I thought it could attack, but
Yeah.
familiars can't attack. So
Oh yeah.
Can I
Can do
cast
it.
a spell to
it can do a regular action. And I was like, well, technically, it could probably go grab me a potion, but I think that's a rules as intended versus rules as written kind of thing.
Yeah, it probably doesn't have the
Okay.
It's still
I
just
am
attack.
going to just
You know,
opposable thumbs.
back
Make it a
away
monkey.
from him.
Okay.
its mouth.
So opportunity attack.
Yeah, he gets disadvantage though.
Because your boots, right?
Yes.
Stop following me!
Natural 1.
Boots of disadvantage.
And then I'm going to reach in my pouch and grab an orb that you've seen before and
Jam it.
jam it in the gun and fire it at a point right here. And it is my spike growth.
Oh,
Okay.
So it creates from that point a 20-foot radius area of.
Does it snare him? Root them?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't snare them. It becomes difficult terrain.
Okay.
So if I put it there, I think it gets all of them. 2, 3, 4. Yep.
Okay.
Gets all that. And then in
And
fact,
it gets,
I actually want to move further.
okay.
No, I can move it here. Never mind.
So it's gonna hit Esta too.
Some kids walking
Yeah,
outside.
but-
And,
So when a creature moves into or within the area, it takes 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet it travels. So I basically tell Esta, I say, don't move, and then I fire this, and it does the unravel, and it's like the razor wire, basically, that goes all over the place. So it becomes difficult terrain. And for the duration, which is up to 10 minutes, I have to concentrate, so I have to keep that one up.
does the slinky and a PVC pipe sound?
So I made a mistake a little bit earlier. He moved over to you. He didn't teleport over to you. Teleporting for them is an action, not a movement. So they cannot teleport.
So
And
it's a
attack
full
on the same
So it's
turn.
not like a bonus.
Okay.
So he just
Stupid blink
moved over to you,
dogs.
which is good for your spike growth because it means that if they want to move to you, they have to make
They have to
their
teleport.
They have to teleport and take their full action to do it. Okay.
Alright.
Otherwise, I'd be like, bloop.
Yeah.
Esta's in the back,
Yeah,
like,
so-
what the
So
crap?
it says,
he could dispel that one.
any
out,
creature
though.
that can't see the area at the time the spell's cast, well, which is all these guys, except for maybe like Ari and the big dude,
Yeah.
they have to make a perception check against it.
Okay.
But otherwise,
razor wire.
Walk through the razor
I don't know
wire.
what this is.
well, the whole thing is like it transforms so it camouflages on the ground, you know, type of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so
It goes all
that
Alien versus
is-
Predator.
That was my action and move, and then as far as my bonus action, I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna cast 100th Mark. This guy.
Okay. Okay. At the end of your turn, Esta is going to move kind of into the back corner.
I said don't move. Did she not hear me?
Oh, sorry, you did say don't
I
move.
did say
Sorry.
don't move. So
Yeah,
that
so she's just going to stay there, standing right next to this creature, and
Stabbing.
trying not to move.
Well, I guess you can move a little bit. It's gonna hurt, but.
Okay, so next up is the green, and the two at the other end of the stairs are going to chitter at each other a bit, and then the green is going to bring his staff up again, or the trident up again, and slam it down twice, and the spike growth just goes and disappears. Just shatters itself.
It's the whole thing.
Magic.
Yep.
So what they do?
It dispel magic.
Damn it.
Yep. But that takes his turn, so he is. Yeah, he's good.
For the
He's
record,
done.
I did lose my concentration when that dude hurt me.
Okay,
the
so
first
no
time.
more orb. Akio.
Okay. Let's try purple dice. 6.
Don't try purple dice anymore. That's
Bam.
one failure,
One for one.
one success.
It's okay.
Get off the ground, you fool!
Where's your medicine kit?
I don't have one. I
Go
wasn't.
buy one.
When we
like
started
5 gold.
when we started this journey out, we didn't have it.
It's like it's an instant like.
What's his face was kind of a healer, wasn't he? No, he's a fighter. Bonefish, the very first episode.
He was a cleric.
He was a cleric.
He was
so-
a cleric.
Red is going to rear back with his trident and try and throw it at Tavish.
and we lost him.
Oh.
As long as that guy doesn't
That's
try and
only a 10
stab
though.
me while I'm
That
down.
misses and he loses his trident.
That's why I'm trying to get him
It
to
stabs
stab
into
me.
Akio's cat. Unfortunately.
Actually, it hits with like the two prongs on either side of the cat's head, and it's just like. It doesn't like squeeze through. Except for it doesn't squeeze through the head to go down. It does the rest of its body up and
Up
over
and
the
over,
trident.
'cause
Yeah,
it's
because it's a
cat.
cat. It doesn't play
It's
by
like,
rules.
oh, my whiskers are already
I
through,
think
so
everyone,
okay.
Yeah.
I think everyone needs to buy a healing kit the next time.
Seriously.
Because it's a 10 action or 10 things, and you can stabilize a creature instantly.
Okay, 2 attacks coming on Ari as the big guy finally makes his turn. The first one is going to be
I have a disguise.
17 to hit.
It's okay.
Drum, dulcimer.
I've got that Dragonborn character queued up.
And the second one
If you're going down, I'm
is
going
lower.
full necromancer.
So it tries to swing its great axe at you. It slams it into the wall on the first hit, and then it tries to come down with the second hit, and you just deftly duck, dive, and dodge out of the way. And then it's your turn. Round 3.
You can dodge a great axe.
Back.
If you could dodge a great axe, you could dodge a ball.
Okay, first attack is a 24.
That'll hit.
Or, man, I wish I could get my sneak attack damage. 11.
Okay.
Next attack is a... Wait. I'm going to use my Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
Do it!
D8, right?
Yeah.
D8, yep.
So that's... well, that's better. 19.
19 will hit.
For... Ooh, 16 damage.
Okay.
And then, because I can kind of tell that this guy's not going down easily, I'm just kind of gonna say, all right, like, I'm gonna have to for a while and just keep this guy off of the rest of my party. So instead of using my bonus action and key points to make additional unarmed strikes, I'm going to spend a key point and a bonus action to take the dodge action.
Okay.
So he has disadvantage on attacks against me.
Sounds good. Well done. Alrighty, moving on. Brom.
I'm going to stash my dagger, chic, and I'm going to pull the staff out, and I'm going to spin it over my head, and I'm going to say to Gillian, we once again are in need of your service! And I'm going to crack it on the ground and do mass
Cure wounds.
cure wounds.
Okay. And the spectral stag appears, although alongside it this time is the spectral form of a unicorn as well.
Ah!
As they
Extra help!
Swirl around and get the healing going on everybody.
And that is going to be... I don't know why it's so freaking hard to find. There we go.
Will that also hit the innocents that he kind of laid into with his axe that were bleeding out?
How many creatures can you hit with that?
30 feet, and it can be 6 creatures of my choice.
6 creatures of your choice.
So I would do us 4, and then you said there were 2 on the ground?
Yes.
Then I would
Okay.
attempt to try and heal them as well.
Yep.
So that is going to be 3d8 plus 4. 2.
You heal the commoners up by 1 hit point. We do need some commoners printed.
3. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That is going to be 16. 16. So that's 16 total healing for everyone in that bubble.
Oh, that freaking hurt!
Come back to me, you're good.
You wake up, your skin is pale, your eyes are bloodshot, and you feel famished. You could eat for hours.
And then I'm going to take another bonus action and take another potion.
Okay.
No, actually, no, I won't. I will use my bonus action to say, like, hey, we almost lost you there for a moment, Akio. Please don't do that again to us. I need you. And I'll give him Bardic Inspiration. That's a 1d10. Perfect. From...
You're more powerful than a village.
Yeah.
Alright, the man with the dagger goes next. And he's gonna stab Akio. No, I'm just kidding.
I thought I killed you.
No, he's going after the healer now because he sees that there's a healer. First attack is going to be a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And that's going to be 7 piercing damage.
Okay.
And 9 lightning damage.
Lightning
And
damage.
then the second attack is going to be a 20 to hit.
Okay, does hit.
For another 7 piercing damage. And 7 lightning damage.
Okay.
So total of 14 with that second attack.
Okay, total of 14.
As he just comes in and he's just slashing this dagger across you.
And I'm just gonna, like, keep myself between him and Akio and just, like, take it.
Okay. Perfect. The marked mesolith is going to move towards Tavish. Yep.
Okay. How many?
He can move up to
5,
40
10,
feet.
15. Does he go over?
No, he's just going to go around.
Okay, 5, 10.
Yes, he can make it.
30, 35. You can go right here.
He'll go around the other side to make it even easier for himself.
I'm coming for
Dang it.
you.
I'm gonna
Just you wait until I get around.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna have an attack of opportunity.
I'm just like,
Trident
again?
is 14,
Nope, that
and then
misses.
claws is a critical hit. So his trident comes in, and you block it with the barrel, the stock of your gun, and then his claws just rend at your stomach.
My soft underbelly.
Yep.
Watch out, they like to tickle.
11 damage. 11 slashing damage. So not great. And then it is your turn.
My turn?
No, yours. I don't know why you were looking at yourself. Why you were pointing at yourself. You're low on the list, man.
Yeah, but I thought we went around already.
So whose turn?
Yeah, it's Tavish's
Okay,
turn.
alright.
Yeah,
Because I said my turn, you said no. Because we were talking to him, I think.
yeah. It is your turn, Tavish.
I'm just like, I am just done with this, and I hit the button on the gun that flips it down to the double barrel shotgun mode, and I just stick it up under his chin,
Okay,
and I'm gonna try to hit him.
go ahead and make the attack.
Take a disadvantage on it, right?
Yes. You still have Bardic Inspiration, right?
I used it already.
Okay.
How 14.
14 will miss for the first attack. Second attack,
Do it again. 15.
15 will also miss. Okay.
low
So
fly.
it manages to push the barrel out of the way, and the shots just go up into the ceiling.
Someone's
Water just starts pouring.
Someone's bathing upstairs. Yeah, like a bath water coming down.
Excuse me.
Green is going to move over, actually, to Ari, and try and attack her.
Oh, I wasn't totally done, but okay.
Oh, what else do you want to do? Stop grumbling about your missed attacks. and
Something
tell me what else.
with a bonus action.
Okay.
You want to give him a kiss?
Let me cast Zephyr Strike on myself.
Do you want to Zephyr Strike and just move away instead? Bonus action before you make an attack.
I'll just move now, since I
where'd
used
you-
my movement. Just
Well,
push me back
make
further.
your what would your attack be without disadvantage? Make your attacks with.
They were not much better. They were like it was like a 4 and a 5 and a 3 and a 4.
Okay,
They
yeah.
were bad.
All right.
How much?
They're
How
all-
much?
That's why I was like,
How much movement? This is 25.
yeah, that's.
That's why you were salty.
Can you go further than that with Zephyr Try? 30.
I
Through
can
the
go-
wall.
I can go way
I just think you could
farther.
go further this way if you want. And then you have more stuff in front.
Yeah. How much feet of movement do you
A
have?
lot. I have like 60 with my boots and
You
stuff.
can go like clear back in the
yeah, I
corner.
can go back in the corner. Put
Make
me
it-
like right there.
Make him walk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make him work for it.
Demon's like,
Make him at least teleport for it. All right.
catch me.
Green one is going to. It actually comes around the corner so it can get a clear view of Ari, and then it's going to try and trident you in the back. And it has disadvantage on this. So it's a 13, and then the claws are a 13 as well. So it comes around the corner, and you're just completely aware of your surroundings, dodging this new foe as well as the old. Akio, it is your turn, my friend.
Okay. I'm gonna try and grapple this guy.
Don't forget to drink a potion.
I'm gonna
Yep.
add this to
D10.
it.
Yeah, D10 bardic.
What's the
So it's a probably a
Strength?
strength contest, yeah.
good thing I'm so good at that.
Yep.
10.
He rolled an 18, so you try and like dive for him to get the dagger out of his hand, and he quickly flips it to his other hand and just pushes you back.
Pulls an Ari.
Okay, well, in that case,
Do you have a bonus action that you'd like to do?
I don't really have good bonus actions. I'll take a pulp
Take the
potion.
potion.
Yeah,
Okay.
Biggest one you got.
I just have a minor, so I'll just do that.
That Minecraft potion drinking effect where it's just like.
If I'm standing next to him and he knows where my bag of holding is, can he pull one out of my bag?
There's a chance he might pick the wrong bag.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
up to
not
you.
gonna chance it.
Come on, live on the wild side. It'll
I
be fine.
usually do. It's not
Let's see, is it the
really
one with the mouth or the one without the mouth?
So the red creature goes next. Are you gonna move, by the way, or are you just gonna be there?
I'll just stay.
Okay. The red creature takes its turn teleporting over and recovering its trident. So move it to that small table in the middle of the room. The red one. The red one.
red one.
Yep. Yep. And he just recovers his trident from the table where it got stuck in.
Question.
Yes.
Tell me, NPCs, the ones that we healed, are they in proximity and would they be considered allied creatures?
They are in proximity, but they are not allied creatures for the sake of sneak attacks.
Dang it. I tried, Ari. I'm sorry.
Both of the great axe attacks from the large creature miss you. Large fiend. Very handily. Again, you are just ducking and weaving. And now it's your turn again.
Stay alive!
I will. All right. Let's
Round 4.
Keep hitting the demon.
Do you have giant strength?
All right. First attack is a miss.
So they're Ferengi. They're Ferengi captains.
Yeah.
I'm too focused on defense, apparently. Second
yeah.
attack is a 25.
25 will hit.
For 16 damage.
Okay.
And I am going to do the same thing and just spend a key point to take dodge.
Okay, sounds good. You continue. You quickly deliver a single blow to the thing's neck and cause it to like choke a little bit. But for the most part, you are just trying to twist and turn out of these things' grips. Brom, it's your turn.
Okay, I am going to. I think that's not gonna work. I'm going to look at the guy in front of me. Like, I'm going to teach you a lesson about friendship and why you don't want to go stabbing my friends. And I'm going to cast my polymorph on Accio.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Accio, you. Do you want to be a dinosaur?
Yeah. Dino!
Because I figure he's pretty low on health and I don't want him to die. So.
As this purple.
You're like.
I mean, it's 15 feet, so you are like scraping the ceiling, and you can hear like the timbers cracking as this giant. I mean, it's Accio, so it probably takes on the same kind of colored magic that he is.
Yeah.
So it is a purple dinosaur.
Purple.
I'm Barney.
And then I would like to, if I use the,
And then of course you have to give that T-Rex roar, right? The classic Jurassic Park. Yeah.
so if I want to use the, no, I have to take the attack action. Never mind. I was gonna say, can I use my second to stab him? I can. And then I'm going to. I'm gonna look over to Ari and be like, you're doing great. Don't die. Well, we're trying to deal with the guy over here. We'll be over there soon, but you're doing great. And you have bardic inspiration.
Okay. The mesolith that has been hunting Tavish around this tavern teleports right in front of Tavish and hisses at him. That's its turn.
It's just like, come on, man!
Seriously? And then it's your turn.
I'm gonna move away again.
Do you have the stab?
I'm just gonna.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna.
If you go
136 hit points.
up here, you can.
So you literally like start jumping. Give me a
add
quick
the hit points
acrobatics
in there,
check,
and then that
just
way when
to
you're removing
see if
hit
you don't
points,
lose
it'll
any
do it for your
movement.
attempt first.
Oh yeah.
That's 19.
Helps keep
Oh yeah,
it easy.
you definitely like you slide under one of the tables. You do like the full rock slide, like holding your gun like the guitar.
I grab on. I jump on this one and go, and tip it over.
Oh
and
yeah, and then you like turn around and put the gun on top of on the corner of the table.
I only have an intelligence of 2 now. I went from being like the smartest
And he doesn't-
person
he
to the
doesn't-
dumbest thing.
Have intelligence of 2.
I think it keeps your base stats,
Oh, does
except
it?
for
Okay.
you can't talk and you can't cast spells.
Yeah, it should.
Which is unfortunate.
I think it keeps your intelligent, wisdom, and constitution. No, charisma. It keeps your mental stats, but it doesn't keep your physical well.
Physical, you occupy the
25.
higher of the two.
A 25 will hit,
And I'm like, I'm dumb.
and these are your last 2 shots.
Show me a sign if you want me to drop, so you can use your coolness.
17 damage.
You can even just use it to run away if you want. I'm just trying to give you hit points.
Yeah.
And 14.
14.
I think Hunter's Mark is only on the damage.
It's only on damage. Yep.
Yeah.
The second attack misses. So, and then you reload.
Yeah, I'll use my bonus to reload.
Okay.
Whoa, where'd damage go? Oh, it's over here.
Yeah, I did the
Bam.
under the table, jump across one,
Perfect.
tip one over.
Ooh. So both the attacks from the green the green insectoid creature miss Ari, and one of those was going to be a crit if not for disadvantage. So well done on the dodge there.
That was a 20, but actually a 4.
Yeah, that's funny, but actually a 5.
Actually a 5.
Then it's Akio's turn. Akio, you are a T-Rex.
This is awesome.
Get him, buddy.
I'm gonna just take off to help out over here. Bye, Brom.
Okay.
5, 10.
Just literally
15.
push the stuff
Actually,
out
I'm
as you
gonna
walk.
tail whip him on my way.
Okay.
I know I'm gonna take an opportunity, but
Yeah, so
I'm gonna tail whip him
He'll
before.
take one attack against you, And he rolls a 17.
I'm getting the T-Rex.
to hit the T-Rex?
in June,
Yeah,
by
that
the way,
hits.
the actual T-Rex print.
Okay.
So,
Because this is the Carnotaurus, right? Or is this
yeah, Ceratosaurus or whatever.
So
bones on his face?
9
The actual
piercing
T-Rex
damage,
Okay.
and
My
then
ears all clogged
16
up, though.
lightning damage.
Before we
Okay.
get off the show yet.
All right, and then I'm gonna whip him with a tail attack.
Okay. So you're going to use your attack action on the guy and then move away.
Why are my dice?
Wait,
so
did you use Bardic
crappy?
Inspiration already?
I didn't use my D8.
Was that a
roll-
one?
I have Halloween dice. Okay, so that is
I told you.
a total of 15 to hit.
15.
Come on, low cultist stats. Come on, low cultist stats.
Please be in cloth armor. Please be
Will
in
not
cloth
hit.
Freak. Okay, so I just
Not
waste that
cloth armor.
attack and keep moving.
You only make one attack?
I'm gonna use my bite attack right now on that dude.
You can use a tail and a bite, I think.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You just can't use them on the same character.
Interesting. I'm going to allow it. Just because you...
It's in the rule books.
No,
No, it
because...
says Tyrannosaurus makes 2 attacks. One with
Yeah,
its
but I
bite
think
and
you
one
have
with
to
its
make
tail.
them at the same
Oh,
time.
yeah.
I don't think you make them...
You don't have move by
With a
action.
move. movement.
It can't make both attacks against the same target. Is
Yeah.
all it says.
Yeah, so basically if there's only... So
What they
normally...
mean is if there's two characters, you do bite one and hit the other one.
Yeah,
But not.
But I'm going to allow
Oh,
it just
not with
because
the
I
whip.
like
Oh.
the image of you just smacking with your tail as you pass by.
Okay. Okay. Well, for future.
That's why I
attacks-
missed.
Yeah.
Over his head.
Yeah,
Yep.
over his head. All right. So let's roll a different dice and see if it's good. Yes.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
27 to hit.
27 on the big guy?
Yeah.
That will hit.
All right.
If
and
it's a
the
medium or
bite
smaller
is
creature, it's grappled, but it's not.
It's not. Yep.
4d12.
4d12.
So we've got
That's
19
good.
plus 7, so 26 damage.
Okay. So, Ari, you are defending against this thing. It brings its axe up, and then all of a sudden there's a T-Rex, and it just clamps onto the thing's neck and just cracks it. And the fiend slumps in your jaws, and you just release it. And,
Do the Jurassic Park.
The dog shake.
All right.
so, here's an interesting thing. Go ahead and roll your healing as if you want to drain him.
So it's 20.
A vampire T-Rex.
That's horrifying.
Yeah. As like
absolutely
2 long
horrifying.
fangs come out and you start draining the blood from the fiend.
What have I become?
Hey, now you're a half demon. Because you just drank
I
demon
drank
blood.
demon blood.
You've bonded yourself to his
Well.
bloodline.
It's fine. All right, that's the end of my turn.
So does
Is
it
it
heal
really
you that much? Or is it just like...
Oh, no.
What is the actual healing?
Some of it's supposed to be necrotic, so actually, hold on, let me take that
Yeah.
off.
I just kind of look up at the giant T-Rex and kind of shake my head and roll my eyes and say,
So,
every time I do all the work and some
kill stealer. You kill stealer. The vampire regains the hit points equal to the amount that is the necrotic damage.
Okay,
Which on a normal bite is 2d6. So, do you want me to
so
just
go
roll
ahead.
2d6?
Yeah, go ahead and roll 2d6 and regain that many.
Okay. Alright.
Not bad.
Alright. That's pretty cool.
You sprout
And that,
tiny demon
that
wings in the back of your
2d6
T-Rex.
goes to his base health,
Like
not
little-
to the
little-
temp,
Yes,
right?
the 2d6 goes to your base health, not to the
Yeah,
transfer.
that's where I put it.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Sweet.
The red mesolith is going to run up and try and stab that T-Rex. The first one is an 11 for the trident.
That misses.
And the claws are a 23.
that hits.
Okay.
Sheppy.
Doing good with their claws.
Hey.
Yeah, they are every time.
7 slashing damage.
Taken.
And the big guy is dead, so somebody want to topple him?
He's got no strings to hold him down.
Ari, it is your turn.
right. Help me out here.
You have
Well,
one of the insectoids right behind you. Right behind him is another insectoid.
And you have advantage.
finally.
Because I'm next to you. There was a reason
I just heard anally.
for all
That's
of
what I
that.
said. Finally. Because it cut out.
All right.
You're welcome.
What he does in his own hotel room is his own business.
Just
I
watch my
shout
mind. I
over to
was so
Tavish, and I just shout over to Tavish, and I say, what's going on? Who should I be hitting here? And I take a swing at the green guy because he's right in front of me.
Okay. So I'm like in the middle of reloading, and I'm like, hit the one that's trying to hit you. That's my motto.
If my T-Rex arms could reach, I would be writing it down.
Dang it. You still have I become? You still have your tongue cheek.
What's your first attack there, Ari?
Yeah. That's one of my idioms, right?
Hey,
If someone attacks you, if someone tries to kill you, you kill them right back.
Yeah.
next time
I'm using my bardic inspiration. Thank you, Brahm.
If you kill me, then I'll kill you.
next time you transform, I'll get you some prosthetic arms that are longer.
Unstoppable. That's a 24 to hit.
That'll hit.
Sorry, I abandoned you, but I thought the
I'm
damage
doing
you
it.
would get would be better.
No. 5+.
If I fashioned a great sword to his
21
tail,
damage.
A great axe.
21 damage. Okay.
Just don't.
Okay, second attack.
To the greenie. Yeah. To green sleeves.
Get him. Second attack's only 14 to hit.
14 will miss.
Okay.
Pull that guy off the.
Spending a key point. Okay, before I do that, actually, bonus action, unarmed strike.
Okay.
4 to hit.
24 will hit.
Okay. For 12 damage.
Okay.
And key point, unarmed strike. 23 to hit.
23 will hit.
For 11 damage.
Okay, and you did spend your sneak attack on one of those, right?
Correct.
Perfect. All right, yeah. So you just start hitting the one that's been hitting you and cracking into that chitinous armor. Brahm, it is your turn.
all right. Seeing the purple man in front of me, I will bravely run away.
I don't think he's taking damage yet. I don't think anybody's hit him.
I'm going to thunder step away because if I lose concentration, you lose your dude.
Oh, smart.
Mm-hmm. And suddenly you're just Akio standing there
Oh, shit.
in the middle.
kill the wizard.
Yeah, so I'm going to do teleportation circle, or not circle. I'm
He's a
going to
dinomancer right now.
thunder step at the 4th level.
Okay.
He needs to make a con save of 16.
Do it.
Raccoon.
Oh, and that table is going down.
Which one?
The one right next to him.
He
That
does
one?
not make a save.
Oh, this one.
Oh, okay.
19,
Shatter.
27.
27 damage.
And he is knocked 5 feet away from me as when I cast the spell.
And this table's gone.
And I want to... Is any of the civilians, like, hurting in any specific direction? Because I want to go wherever
They're heading towards the
said 5
stairs.
feet away,
like I
right?
told them to.
I want to go wherever they are to try and put a defensive position, I guess. So if they're over here, I'll just vamp over here. My lady, stay out of the line of fire. You're good. What?
You knock him prone with that?
It is unoccupied space, destination the creature appear in, otherwise the creature... No, I'm sorry, that's the wrong one.
Pretty sure he gets knocked prone if he doesn't save.
Constitution saving throw, failed save half as much, heard from 300 feet away. This one does a boom sound, but it doesn't look like it knocks them prone.
Just shoves him 5 feet away.
Alrighty.
That's still pretty awesome. Took a lot
It was
of
the
damage.
other one. The other one, the shatter, is the one I think.
Shatter
there's-
step or whatever.
there's
Oh,
thunder wave that actually
Right.
pushes them.
that was
So he
shatter. What is that?
he
one called?
slams
Thunder
against the wall as you thunder step away from him, and as he does, he sheaths the dagger and pulls out this crackling orb of lightning.
Oh no! Put that away.
And then he kind of runs his hand around it and then kind of breathes into it, and this bolt of lightning comes out and rushes right towards you.
Okay.
So that's going to be an attack here.
Sorry, Tavish.
That is a.
Is that a line of sight attack?
Nope, it's not a line attack.
Cool.
It's just a single
target. Got it.
Single target attack.
So it's like this open window somewhere, and all of a sudden, through the window. Ah!
23 to hit.
Definitely hits. Let's roll for.
I need another D8. Oh wait, there's one.
No.
I need a D8.
You're gonna.
I'm gonna attempt to save. Not my save. Oh yeah, I'm gonna try and reduce his attack roll by D10 using my cutting words on a 70 and a black. Right, you wouldn't hit a guy without glasses, would you?
Say 7.
That's -7.
Okay.
Come on. That's my constitution or my concentration.
You can do it.
I'll just roll.
17.
Yeah. Definitely did not make my concentration save. I rolled a 4.
Ah, my plans have unfurled.
Oh crap! Sorry, Akio.
Well, the bite and tail attack on those guys is not gonna happen.
Best of luck.
I'm so glad I put myself right in the thick of everything.
That was 17 points of damage. Then.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Mesolith is going to run forward, the blank one, but it's going to stop at Akio because Akio is between Tavish and it.
Come to die again. It's all fine.
The first attack is a 10.
Oh, I guess my cat is still.
Thank you.
10 does not hit.
Thank you for moving.
10 does not hit. Right?
No, barely, barely not.
little.
They have
The
those like.
second is
those condition
a
rings.
13.
I need to print a bunch of those.
I like
Oh, that's
the
the
claws.
Yeah.
The extruded ones.
You hit
I was trying to print the
They
claws.
love, they love hitting with their claws, apparently.
Yeah.
9
I'm not gonna do it with ABS
slash
though.
damage.
All right, I can take that.
Can you? Mm-hmm. Tavish, it's your
It's
turn.
real bad.
I'm still gonna attack the one that's trying to hit
Yeah,
Akio. So first attack,
Go down.
18.
an 18 will hit.
Okay.
I'll gather it all up for me.
21 damage.
That's enough to kill him.
So at that point he drops, and I'm going to use my bonus action to move Hunter's Mark over to this guy.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try attacking. Oh, crit fail.
All right, your gun jams basically with the next round, and you have to clear it.
Okay.
Freaking gun jamming.
I am gonna scoot back a little bit, like so. I'll just say like I was moving backwards
Yeah.
and messed up on that.
Okay. And Esta looks over at you and she goes, "What do I do? Do I move now?"
You can move now, yes.
All right. I'm gonna head upstairs.
You could have moved 4 rounds ago. What's a round?
So much to learn.
She's gonna move.
She's just gonna head upstairs.
Everybody pausing in between fights. Your turn.
I don't understand. The adventurers are just waiting.
Yeah, we're all
standing.
just.
Yeah.
You guys watch the Charmander when Charmander goes out by himself and decides to become his own trainer?
No.
I'll send you the link.
Okay.
But in the meantime, the green Mesolith is going to attack Ari. The first attack with the trident is going to be a 22 to hit.
I'm tired of these 22s.
The second attack is going to be a 10. So the claws miss, but the trident hits this time. Ooh, that means I get to use Ari's D8.
Uh-oh. Roll's good.
Take 10 piercing damage. Okay. And then Akio.
All right. I'm going to look in front of me and see
All right.
that there are people I want to hit, but I'm a little close. So I guess I'll just take an opportunity attack and just back away.
Okay. That will hit you.
Okay.
That's a nat 19. So you're going to take
A nat teen.
12 piercing damage.
Okay. And I'm going to look at him and go, finally, and cast a fireball. Right there. Oops. That. Right like that.
That's what it does.
And sculpt it around Ari so she doesn't get burned.
So this part of the tavern just like lights in fire. And what is the save that they have to make?
Dex of 16.
Red does not make it, green does. Green is good at making the saves, but it doesn't matter. What level is the spell, by the way?
Just the third. So that's going to be 25 fire damage.
Okay, it incinerates
half.
green. You kill still from Ari again.
Sorry.
Yeah, sir.
Sorry.
He used his fireball. It's gonna be huge.
It's going to be huge.
Hey. Kill secured, man. It's all good.
Hey, you can have the glory. I needed to do something productive in this session, okay?
You did. You ate a guy.
And I got stabbed almost to death on a table.
You got
In one turn.
you killed a man with a trident.
Yeah, we've been meaning to talk to you about
Yeah, you were need to lie low for a while.
I like that.
But you do notice that their skin is actually resistant to fire.
Oh, really?
Yep. That one was just very low.
Can I call that out to everybody
Sure.
as a bonus action?
Yep.
They're resistant to fire, just in case you wonder.
All right, and then it's Red's turn, and Red is going to he hits for Ari, and the first attack is going to be a 22 to hit,
Never a good sound for a GM.
and the second one is an 18. So again, the trident hits you for 7 piercing damage.
Or the other one is when he rolls for damage and there's like 10 dice and he goes, Oh no.
And then it's your turn.
Oh no. Or he pulls out his phone to calculate.
Fire. But are you
Too many hands.
How would you chew on my fist?
I was channeling Kung Fu Panda. Thank you for bringing that.
Yeah. It's actually one of my favorite animated movies of all time.
He's so awesome.
The choreography in it is
almost
amazing.
a crit.
Choreography.
So almost a crit is, does that mean it's a 19?
Yeah, so 29 to hit.
29 will hit.
No sneak attack damage. So sad. Okay, so this
Doesn't your cat
does.
technically count as an ally?
Yeah.
Yeah.
um,
You should just put it
14
on his
damage.
shoulder and let him go.
Familiar.
I used on my last turn. I moved them forward.
Incredible how that happens. Roll your sneak attack damage with that.
Yeah! Perched him on his shoulder.
Okay, so in that case, 14 plus. Blah, 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 blah. Where did my 2d6 go? There it
It's
is.
just pawing at the back guy.
So 19 damage total.
Walks up and pushes the bottle of acid off the table onto his feet.
Like,
Stupid cat. Okay.
Ready? Second attack?
Yes.
3/4 full bowl of food and then yells at him.
Second attack, 23 to hit
More.
That'll hit.
for 14 damage.
That's enough to kill it.
Yay!
I just roundhouse his head right off it.
Roadhouse.
A full chitinous head just flies over and slams against the stairs, causing people to scream out in terror.
Okay. And then I'm going to
It's terrific.
run up to Purple Cloak dude,
Okay.
make an unarmed strike. We'll call it a kick. And that's a 28 to hit.
That'll hit.
Unarmed kick.
Unarmed kick.
And
An
I'm going
unlegged
to
kick.
I'm going to spend my final key point to see if I can stun him, but the damage is...
He rolled a 4 on his save,
Yes, he's stunned!
so he is stunned.
But he's the last one alive, it worked!
As you basically just like flying kick and smash his head into the wooden wall, dazing him.
Yeah, I'm done.
What was the damage on that?
11.
Okay. Alrighty. Bronwyn, it's your
turn.
turn.
He's done, that
You get advantage on attack rolls against him.
Okay. Automatically fails strength and dexterous attack rolls. Okay, so I'm going to pull out and be like, good work, Ari. Good work, and I'm going to return the favor, Lightning Bolt Boy. And I'm going to do like a, what's it called? I'm going to do like a Sailor Moon.
Roger, come here.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to use my ray circle of blasting and shoot all 3 rays at him.
Okay.
So
Ray.
15, 15, and if it's at I guess advantage. So 2 15s and a 5. That one's a natural 20. Another 15. 16. So 15, 16, and natural 20.
Nice. Total 15, 16, 20, or that's just on the dice?
That's just the attack rolls.
Okay.
On at advantage. So the one is double rolled or doubled.
The damage is doubled.
Okay, that would be right here. This is 10, so that would be 20 damage for the first. Second one is 5, so that'd be 10, so that's 30 damage. Plus 11.
41.
Well, I'm sorry. That last one was not I doubled that one out. It shouldn't have been. So that's 10, 24, or 25, 36 total.
36. Now, just to clarify, what's your attack bonus with that?
This one I don't know that there is one on the circular
Should have
blasting.
an attack bonus.
Attack bonus of plus 5.
Okay, alright. Just make sure those okay. You said 36 total.
Yes, 36 total.
As you just full on like freaking Cyclops optic blast right to the face.
Nice. Solid.
The circle of blasting, is that like a crown that you're wearing?
It's a circlet that essentially it just lets me cast the scorching ray. There's 3 scorching rays that I have to make an attack roll for all 3.
Yep.
Nice.
Very nice.
Useful spell.
It is the guy's turn. He can't do anything. So it's Tavish's turn.
I see Braum blast him with this scorching ray, and I'm like, you know what? That's a good idea. And I'm it with my spell gem.
With your spell gem, yeah.
There's like cinders on the wall behind him where he gets blasted.
Oh,
the
yeah.
second one just
We're gonna leave an imprint of a shadow on the wall.
Yeah.
So I cast it as a level
ash and cinders.
Okay. And so
Here lies the coat
so
of
I
the
make
dragon.
a roll, right?
Yeah.
Or is it just
You make 3 attack
Keep
rolls.
them alive and send them back.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, I thought it was just a saving throw.
Common
Nope.
for Tiamat.
Scorching
Cut out
ray
his
is,
tongue, break his fingers, let him live.
The stored
Put a-
spell saving
put a
throw
sign
DC
around
is
him.
15. Has a +7
That
attack.
says
Okay.
a broken spear's coming for you, and then send them.
Like cut off
So
his
20?
arms, but like heal
20
enough
will
that it's
hit.
like
Can we do
One
all
hit.
3 right now?
Yeah.
sustained so he doesn't bleed out. Yeah. And then teleportation circle back to Tiamat.
21
That'll hit.
and a 19.
That will hit. So all 3 of them hit.
19.
Yeah! Burn,
Okay,
baby,
and that
burn.
is
Very rare for scorching rays to actually.
I know, right? And that's right. I was like, all 3 of them rolled. One was a 20. I was like,
Advantage.
that's 8. 19. 26 total. So I slapped the spell gem into the end of the gun and
Pretty much turn it into a laser gun for a moment. Yeah.
Tavish, don't cross the streams.
So the 2 of you just blast him, and he's just got like he's just peppered with black marks. There's small holes in like his shoulder and everything, and he's just sitting there in just kind of this groaning daze as Akio takes his turn.
Alright.
cast scorching ray on him.
Dude.
Okay.
Do you have
You
it?
got it.
Yeah.
Do it! Disintegrating ray.
Yes.
This is the one
Oh, do you want me
time.
to disintegrate?
Do it!
Alright.
Unless
I'm
you
gonna
wanna
cast my disintegration then.
Do you have inspiration to use or anything?
No. Oh yeah, it's on my D8 one.
It's with advantage still. It's until the end of my.
Oh yeah, I
turn.
forgot you had advantage on those. Do you
Oh.
want to roll to see if you get a 20 really quick?
Sure.
All 3 d20s.
Nope. No. No.
Okay.
Alright. You can cast disintegrate and needs to make a dex of 16. I'm
He
assuming
automatically fails.
Yeah. Okay. So he takes
Plus 40.
10d6 plus 40, which I'm
10d6
assuming
plus
that's going to
40.
take him out.
Yes,
If he
that
goes
is.
to 0, he disintegrates, including his clothing.
So you guys blast him. You guys blast him with all of these laser holes, and then Akio was just like,
God, this is like the scene in RoboCop where the guy is thrown apart.
The only thing that can restore him to life is true resurrection or a witch spell.
It doesn't. So his clothing, but does it affect magical items?
Disintegrated creature and everything it is wearing, carrying, except magic items, are reduced to gray dust.
okay, everything is reduced to gray dust then.
Okay, no magic. His dagger wasn't magic.
The orb and dagger were magical because he was magical. So as soon as his magic fails, so do they.
Cool.
That's what you get
All the
for
people,
stabbing me to
all the
death.
people in the corner, are like,
And everyone looks at us, and we all have sunglasses on because it's so bright, right?
yeah, right.
To be fair, that was my first time trying. I didn't think that would happen.
Bam.
Is it really quiet and like everyone's just trying to chill?
Yeah, everybody is just.
Sorry about that, everyone. Drinks on me.
Do we need to put the
A very wary cheer goes up.
I
Is
said,
anything on
I
fire?
said.
I did cast a
Are you saying
fireball.
that you didn't start the fire?
Well, we didn't start the fight. I do want to go and
Yeah, there are a few patches of
Okay.
fire that you have to like control fire to
Let's put that
or
out.
prestidigitation.
I grabbed some meat, like leftover, just whatever's on a table, on a couple of them.
Oh, there's the 2 beers still on my table. Oh wait, my table's gone.
No,
There's somewhere.
your cat pushed those off long ago.
He's
Anyone
watching
who's
the fire.
injured, please come here.
A few people do come over to get healing.
Including
And mind you, I have 7 hit points, so I have like this giant pustulous black eye.
You're like Homer
And, like,
when he gets his eye stuck in the tube.
My lip is like, yeah, it's freaking huge. I just look like death.
I'm gonna need new
I wanna-
clothes. I have gaping gashes in mine.
I want to.
Well, and you T-Rexed and
how many
down.
people are like in need of serious medical
awkward.
attention?
Just like the 2 that you revived, they split
Spicy
the
nudes
I'll
last
give them
time.
two regular healing potions.
Okay.
Nice.
Esta comes back down the stairs and walks up to you and she says, "Is that kind of the usual for you guys, or?"
more or less.
Minus
yes.
the dying part.
Yeah, that seemed rather new.
Mm-hmm.
But you're all right. See,
Yeah,
you just have to make sure
we're
you
fine.
don't get attacked.
I think once we get to Waterdeep, I'll probably be parting ways with you, just because I don't
You
want
gotta
to deal
time
with
it out,
whatever
right?
you guys bring with you.
Well, you said you wanted to be part of an adventuring party. This
I did not say that. I said that I wanted an adventuring party to take me to Waterdeep.
ah.
I don't know what I want to do in Waterdeep yet.
Okay, well,
Probably not
May I
adventuring.
suggest the library?
Might be a good idea.
So when I took teleportation circle, I guess I failed to also this.
what did you heal?
Think on
Did
it.
you do your heal on everyone?
I gave them 2 healing potions.
Oh,
so
okay,
whatever
alright.
they just power. They're NPCs, so I don't care what they actually get. So
Yeah, they're
Um,
fine.
the teleportation
local
circle spell
apothecary.
says that at the GM's discretion, there would be 2 teleportation circles that I would know, and then the rest of them I would have to learn by actually studying them.
Okay.
So just
I would
for
probably
next time,
say.
it has to be on the same plane. So like if I'm on the material plane, it has
I
to be
would
on the
probably
same
say because you've gone between them the most often, Waterdeep,
Okay.
and Luskin.
plane. Let's go. Okay. Let's go. I'll write that down.
What about your mansion? Would you have an?
It's on a different
That
plane. I
doesn't
believe.
need, and that
It's a
doesn't
pocket
need
dimension.
the teleportation because we know how to get to it through
Yeah.
that one place in
Mhm.
Waterdeep.
Different plane.
Yeah.
Tinker's Guild.
Just I turn to what's her name, to that girl, and I say, now you understand why we were so wary to take you with us.
I mean, I don't want to get it twisted here. I wasn't planning on joining an adventuring party or joining up with you guys as a fighter. Like, I just need an escort.
Fair enough.
I understand if you don't want to take me, though.
No,
We'll take you. We just want you to know that it is dangerous. So
I mean, I was
Especially
totally
us.
With
We have a
trouble,
target on
seems
our
to
back.
find us regardless of where we are or who we're with.
yeah, we can't piss off
Obviously,
the narrative.
Yeah.
Would we like to enjoy the journey or get there quickly?
I think after watching you guys, you're still the safest way to travel.
Probably true.
Okay.
What
All
do
right,
you-
and we're gonna end tonight as you guys kind of clean up. You can have a short rest to recover from this hard-won fight. Lunira and Thornot come back and they look very battered and bruised as well. It looks like they got caught up by some of the other forces outside. More of those bug people. And everybody gets 3,050 experience for the combat, and then an extra 250 for wonderful role playing tonight. And Aki, I'm giving you inspiration.
Okay.
And let's see.
So what was the XP again?
Yeah.
That'll be good for tonight. Total XP is 3,550. 3,550.
I'm adding it to Lunira's end.
Okay. Do you add all of the others to Lunira's as well? Okay.
We're so close to 12.
Oh, we're getting very close to it.
What's your total XP, just to make sure?
Wait, you guys are already close to
97.
12?
I mean, I'm still a ways away.
We're about a quarter away.
Maybe a
Okay.
session or two away.
Alrighty.
I just
was like,
closer than we.
Very surprised. I was like, we just hit level 11.
Yep.
Last time
we went through 11 and like
That's true.
because of the hats, because it was
That was
the
such
milestone
that was
one.
such a huge one, yeah.
So how much? 97?
Sorry, 97,027 is what I'm at.
yeah, same.
But that's it for tonight, guys. Thanks for playing. Thanks for letting me ambush you.
I'm just mad that that dagger got disintegrated.
Yeah, because giving you something that can do 3d6 lightning damage on every hit is a good idea for a DM.
You just have to put us up against like rock types.
Yeah,
They're
resistant to lightning.
resistant to lightning.
Unless you activate the sprinklers.
Right. And turn them into mud types.
Yeah.
97.
Alright.
Okay. Thornock also has it
Round
added to his
I couldn't remember.
XP. Got it. Alright.
Couldn't remember.
Yeah. Rock? Is it rock?
Yeah. Well,
No, it's ground.
is it ground?
It's
No, I
ground.
thought there was a rock type.
There's rock
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Is there?
There's rock type, ground
And
type.
There is a rock and a ground
steel.
type.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So
and I think-
Sandshrews ground, and then Judy's rock.
And I think they're both resistant to lightning.
Well, they both have the
Give
exact
them
same.
the same type.
I know, right? But
Ridiculous.
Well, and then there's also like steel type and stuff.
Yeah.
too,
right,
later
and one
on.
goes like one is resistant to grass, the other one's I'm sorry, weak to against
Grass,
grass, the other one's against water.
Yeah.
that was weird.
Stone is water, ground is. No.
I don't
yes,
remember
ground is grass or something like that.
something.
It's been a
Well,
while.
no. Anyway.
The first
I can't remember one of them.
yeah,
It's one of
all my
them.
stuff was like first generation, and now they add all the other stuff to it.
Yeah.
I'm like,
And now everybody has like 2 different types.
yeah,
And it's weird.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't even know.
But yeah. Okay, that's it. Thanks, guys.
Well,
Have a wonderful night.
I think they changed a bunch of stuff in the later
Bye, Ari. Sleep tight. Bye.
in the later games too,
Yeah.
where the resistances and the vulnerabilities were changed up a little bit too.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna take my arcane recovery.
because like psychic, I think psychic wasn't weak against anything. In the original
Ghost type.
game. In the original.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
Mhm.
ghost.
Yeah,
Because
because
the whole episode.